What is up, everybody? Everybody, what's up? Oh, we got three right off the rip. Three people. Not bad for a 9:30 Central Time. It's not a motherfucking raffle. And if you think it's a gift, you don't have to pay it. I can't believe there's two non-payment, 3,000 non-payment. What is up, Walter and Lola and Peacoat and the crew? We'll give it a second here. We're gonna watch Finkel's hilarious. Oh, before I begin, the gas people are here again today. I think they're gonna come in once. I'm hoping to be done by the time they come in, but they are outside, so I may have to thank you, question mark. Trigay Sluggo, what's up? So I may have to just stop in the middle. We're gonna watch Finkel's thing because it is extraordinary. It is extraordinary. I really don't want to get into something that's a year and a half old, 2 years old. I half expected Finkel to say it was my fault somehow. I mean, it's Josh. Anyway, let's watch fucking Finkel. This is goddamn amazing. Finkel's level of, I don't even know what he's doing. So let's just watch it. All right, we got 23 good motherfuckers. I got coffee. Shit, I'm gonna have to get weed today. And I got joints. Do I have an ashtray? I have an ashtray. Blam! Coming in muy caliente to kick us the motherfucker off from the Australian contingent. Con 5,000 pesos gratis. Para los gente. What is it gonna? God damn it!
Oi, look at me. Look at me. You know what this is? Two bloody legends staring at each other. Fucking oath, mate.
Fucking oath, mate. Thank you, Balam. Steve, I don't know what the fuck you're doing, dude. I just, this morning, we're going to watch it. It's fucking incredible, dude. I don't know how the fuck you are 61 years old and operate the way that you do. It makes no fucking sense to me, which is great because then it makes it enjoyable. Because if you were sane or rational or not a dirtbag human dating another dude's fucking wife, it wouldn't be as fun because you make maneuvers, Steve, that are both JV and to be quite honest, fucking retarded. It's great, dude. It's great. Steve, please keep making, and also give him all your money, dipshit. Give him all of your money. No balls, Finkel. No balls, dude. Fuck another dude's wife and give him all your money. Keep going. Steve, I don't know that you quite understand how fucking hilarious you are. I really don't think you get it. Because if you did get it and you would, because you're not funny ever. So when you try to be funny, it doesn't fucking work. When you do the shit like we're about to watch, it's amazing. I literally can't believe you're 61 years old. I can totally believe that you give Todd stupidly all your money. I can 100% believe why you're unemployed. Is he walking up, Stella? All right. Well, I'll wait till he knock. Well, Stella, thank you for actually being a guard dog for once. No, they don't get it, but that's the beauty. Them not getting it is why it's so fucking funny, which is why it's so fucking funny. I just can't imagine truthfully being any age and operating the way that Finkel and GS operate. But to be 61 and unemployed, it really is fucking amazing. All right, well, let's get to it. All right, we got 37 good motherfuckers. 6 minutes. Let's do this. What? Pickleball player facing felony charges after bloody match. Oh, you guys aren't. It's in my side thing. Don Furman. What is going on, Don? All right. Cool, dude. Hey, you should rewatch this. I mean, I know you're going to, because it's incredible, dude. I don't understand how you don't have shame. I don't understand how you're this stupid. I just don't understand it, which is what makes it interesting to me, because if I understood it, it wouldn't be as fun. But watching you and GS function in life, it literally is like watching two monkeys try and fuck a football. It is fucking hilarious. And you're like, what are they doing? You're like, I don't know. Just keep watching this shit. What's up, Miss D? Jerry, what's going on? Okay, let's just get to it here. And then I got GS. Luckily, I got it before he put it behind the paywalls. Unfortunately, I think Killa went over this part, but we'll go over it again. We'll just go over it again. It's GS telling his side of the JJ story. I mean, at least come up with a better excuse, like you thought it was a gift. You know, at least that excuse kind of rides a little bit. It was a gift. I didn't know it was supposed to be big. You know, that shit rides for a little bit. But when you're doing it this way, I don't have to pay him back because he didn't give me his Venmo. Oh, are they in court today? Is that today? Oh, that's funny. Okay, cool. I got to be honest. I bet you nothing happens. I don't know. I don't know how the court system works at all. Anyway, all right, let's just get to it.
What if? This is a hypothetical question.
61 years old. You have no college degree. You have no certifications. You got fired from your job. You're fucking another dude's wife and bragging about it on the internet. But it's okay, because that dude is what we in the industry like to call a potato. Totally okay. Totally okay. Now, because of your actions, Fink, and the actions of your stepson, who, by the way, Finkel, enable him. That's not a fucking request, old man. Enable him. Give him all of your money. Enable him emotionally. Keep this shit show going. Finkel, that's not a fucking request. Imagine being this old and thinking the way this dude does. He got him from that last thing. Yeah, he got him when he fought the cops on his last arrest. I did see that. Sucks for him. I'm not Rabbit, so I don't care. Oh, this dude, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Subpar Gaming Alpha. This dude, if you're new to Doofus Crest, this dude below, this is GS. This is generally specific. Todd Maester Bryant lives in Kentucky. They're all in Kentucky. This dude down here below, if you think I was joking around that this dude calls himself Alpha, It's in the title of his fucking name. Yes. Yes. Oh my God. No, Kentucky is for fucking retards. It's for straight retards. My position on JJ has never fucking changed. What do you think, Todd, that you're getting into? How is everybody acting surprised that JJ gave Todd money to go after legally the dude that JJ is currently in court with? Does that surprise anybody? I love how Finkel and Todd, Alpha Boy, where'd he go? How these two dipshits all of a sudden act like it's new revelation that JJ does corrupt ass shit. Oh boy. now all of a sudden the ethics fucking committee, him being found guilty of violating Kentucky ethics, now all of a sudden it matters. Now it didn't matter when JJ gave him the 3K. When JJ gave Todd the 3K, none of that mattered. Not a single bit. What has changed? Todd doesn't want to pay back the 3K. And Todd doesn't feel like he has to pay back the 3K. So now all of a sudden, JJ's corrupt. Literally nothing changed. Except for Todd. People started being like, Todd took 3K from JJ and never paid any of it back. I don't know. Maybe he paid some of it. Whatever. He didn't pay him back. So now all of a sudden, JJ's corrupt. All of a sudden, JJ is corrupt.
Hypothetical situation. I don't personally know positively that any of this is real. But it's a hypothetical because people.
Sorry, I know we got a lot of. I was on a roll here. I know we got a lot of Kentucky people. Kentucky! Hey, Stella, sing it. If your pussy is dry, and so is your county. Kentucky! KY, bigger than McCaffey's, governor of Kentucky. 2027. KY motto is United stand, divided we fall. Virginia motto is Virginia is for lovers. Yeah, and Missouri's. I'm a Missouri boy, not a Virginia boy. I'm an army of Northern Virginia man. Sup, mofos? Member reporter. 32 mesas. America, fuck yeah. Sup, mofos? What's up? Richard AT. Heavy deep. In the hizzy. What's going on, man? Hope all is well. Hope your family's doing good.
You know, it's hearsay. People say this happened. People say that happened. People say it didn't happen. People say certain words. Let's say, I don't know, let's pick a.
There is one equation. Finkel, the 61-year-old unemployed dude fucking another dude's wife. But it's okay because that guy's a potato and he has no agency to say yay or nay to it. So it's totally okay. No, Finkel, the equation is simple. Did JJ give Todd $3,000? Answer, yes. Was it a gift? No. Did JJ say, being friendly, hey, pay it back when you can, as long as you're going after Chris, whatever? Yeah, probably. He probably did. Does that mean you don't have to pay that money back? No, it means you have to pay that money back. That's the social fucking contract, is you're paying it back. It's all of this shit that Finkel, these two fucking retards are not even muddying the water. It's literally two retarded kids splashing in a pool. Under Doofus Crest code section 666, JJ's payment of $3K to GS may be an illegal contract. Uh-oh.
Say any,
What if it's Josh's fault? You can just talk shit about him and then not pay your bills.
any, miny, mo, 50, 49, 38. Oh, Kentucky. Let's pick Kentucky. Let's say there's an elected official in Kentucky who loans or maybe grants a citizen money for the purposes of hiring a lawyer or the purposes of paying a lawyer. Now, why would the citizen need a lawyer? Because someone who's been at odds with the elected official for quite some time is taking the citizen to court, and the citizen needs, a lawyer. So,
why are you talking like this? Why don't you just say JJ and Finkel? I mean, you sound stupid. You literally sound stupid. Nobody believes. No, you think any court? Not that this is going to court, but do you think any court's just going to be like, oh, well, there's no possible way. He just said he happens to be in a dispute with JJ, who gave him $3,000. The dispute is Todd doesn't feel like he has to pay it back. That literally is the dispute. Why not just fucking say it, Fink? Because Finkel, when you and Todd do this kind of shit, it makes it look like you're not paying him back, that you have no intent to pay him back. Regardless of the shit you say, you have no intent of paying him back. There you go. I am no fan of JJ, for fuck's sake. I'm sure he's no fan of me either. Who cares? This is not about that. I'm not like, go JJ. Trust me on this. I'm not. He's in the title of Doofus Crest as corrupt jailer. The fact that GT and Freeman Press X, and now obviously they've gotten in the ear of Todd and dipshit. Yes, I'm involved with them. You're not going to believe it. Me calling the subordinate that JJ fucks a whore was all part of the plan. Was all part of the master plan to go over in fine detail the ethics complaint, the fucked up goddamn shooting of a civilian, in detail, was all to throw everybody off, because I am involved with what? Savage Saints, with Rabbit, with JJ. Give me a break. Ronnie, quick question. Would GS actually paying JJ back actually fulfill the contract, and then that would lock it in? I don't know. Literally just wondering. This is all so fucked up. Dude, I don't know. Also, I don't care. I don't borrow $3,000 from YouTube dudes. I sure do. I don't know what the fuck you've been smoking, homeboy, by the way, Freeman Press. You have talked yourself into some shit, dude. You're a good researcher, man. I don't understand it. You're a good researcher, and then you're looking at things, and then all of a sudden you're like, Josh and JJ. I have years of me going the fuck off on that dude. What? You think because Karma's helper is in here, then all of a sudden I'm going to be like, JJ's the best? I don't know, dude. You got some conspiracy shit going. There's no issue. You are welcome to believe whatever the fuck you want to believe, dude. You are more than welcome. It's just you guys over there have now started pulling my name into shit, which, whatever, I don't care. It's just stupid. Honestly, Freeman Press, my issue is this. If I was really going to grab a seat, you heard me, grab a seat. My issue is this. If you and GS and Finkel and you specific, the truth is, man, it's you that I am disappointed in the most. Not because you support Todd. I don't care about that. It's your analytical skills are horseshit. Todd's analytical skills are horseshit. Finkel's analytical skills are utter horseshit. If you guys were subordinates of mine and you came to me with this analysis, I would, well, good. There you go. You're welcome to it. The difference is this, is that I have a professional track record of analysis and assessment and counter network stuff, right? Counter network targeting, whatever you want to say. I went through schools. They train you up on how to do this stuff. Now you can argue with the way that The intel community does analysis. I guess so. You could, but it's structured. And it really forces you. You don't fall in love. Freeman Press, dude. Boquist, I think what's happening, man, is it's happened to me too. This is why you have to have other people. It's like you fall in love with your source, or you fall in love with your own assessment. Do you? You have a record of IT, I thought, right? Also, State Department assessments don't count. I know. This is wonderful. I don't care. What makes you think I care? I talk about it. So what? It's funny to me. You're right. You're right. You're right. And you took money from a corrupt jailer. Now you don't want to pay it back. Well, there you go. Well, there you go. You really have talked yourself into some shit, though, dude. Good talk. You've definitely talked yourself into some shit. It's funny. Listen, dude, you are the same as Finkel and these other guys. Keep feeding GS, dude. Just keep feeding them. Keep feeding them. Honest to God, keep feeding them. It's the best. It's the best.
The elected official.
Enable him with information. Finkel enables him with money and emotionally, and you enable him with information. You and GT. GT called Master Sergeant retired yesterday. Why? To ask if I'm involved with Savage Saints. The fuck is wrong with you idiots? I'm talking to you, GT. What the fuck is wrong with you dorks?
Gives the citizen cash.
This is what I mean. This is what the fuck I'm talking about. The fact that you, Freeman Press, you think the same thing. You think I'm involved with JJ and all of this. It's fucking retarded. It's great. It's great. I don't want you to stop thinking of it. I told you my piece there, and if you want to go with it, you can. You're not going to. You're going to still think I'm involved with this. You're still going to fucking do all of this. Your assessment and your analysis is fucking hilarious. It looks like it's been stepped on with golf shoes. I did a round of golf. I can say these things.
Cash for the purpose of defending himself from the mutual perceived enemy, rival. I don't know. Well, the person that the elected official is at a rivalry with has nothing to do with the elected position. But
what is this here? Freeman Press didn't used to say all this stuff about GS. Now are you swinging his balls? You're getting as bad as Ryder. What time is it your time? Because you sound drunk. Subpar Gaming still in here? I love it. Oh, good one. Good one.
Dude, I'm loving it, brah. I'm trying to give you guys a place to come.
I haven't even begun to stick a microscope up your asses.
By the way, watch this meme. Watch how unsure of himself that Todd is. Watch it. He's pissed, but he's unsure of himself. Alpha. Dude calls himself an alpha.
I haven't even begun to stick a microscope up your asses.
Look at how weak and pathetic he is. I fucking love it.
Eat a dick, midget fuck.
It has included criminal charges and civil charges. There's a long bitter feud.
It'd be not sure how you're feeling, man. So I just popped this up, but obviously come up if you want. Obviously, obvs.
Between the elected official and the person who's taken the Kentucky citizen to court.
Hey, Scott, what's up, man?
He gives, allegedly, hypothetically, he gives the citizen money to hire a lawyer to defend himself from the common perceived mutual enemy.
You know how I know that you're not smart, Finkel? Listen to you talk. Listen to you talk. There's no allegedly. Todd admitted JJ gave him the $3,000 for a lawyer. Nobody fucking inferred that. Nobody made it up. Nobody I speculated months ago that JJ gave him money because Todd will only defend people who give him money. That's it. So Finkel, you bought protection from Todd. And I saw that, but nobody saw that. Todd himself, which we're going to listen to, Todd himself said JJ gave him the money for the lawyer. He also took $3,000 from Steve Nolan. $6,000 for a lawyer that didn't cost $1,500. Then he goes out and buys Magic the Gathering cards, $500. Well, no, he spent almost $1,000 on Magic the Gathering cards since he's gotten $6,000 from Finkel and from JJ, right? He bought those Teenage Mutant. I can't believe a 57-year-old dude buys Magic the Gathering cards with superheroes on it, pays 400 something, right? For that, four something for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, fucking homo. And then he spends $500 on ones with Marvel comic superheroes. As he refuses to pay JJ back.
Rival. Is that the word? Yeah, it could be the word. Okay.
Finkel, give him all of your motherfucking money, dude. Give him all of your... You don't have the balls to give him all your money. You don't have the balls, dude. It bothers everybody when you give him money. When you give him those $500 donations, man, it pisses everybody off, dude. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Now there's in this hypothetical situation, there's hearsay differences of how that money was given. Some say it was given for the sole purpose of hiring a lawyer. It was a gift, a grant. Others say it was a loan.
Joey.
Either way, we don't really know because it's all hearsay. We hear various parties say, well, they told me this, or he told me that, or he declined this.
It's not various fucking parties. It's God damn it. Sorry. Oh. Woo. Oh, that last hit kind of. Oh man. Ooh, baby. It's not hearsay. Todd said JJ gave him $3,000 for the lawyer. Todd did not spend it on the lawyer. Now Todd's saying, I don't have to pay it back because JJ's corrupt. Because suddenly, literally nothing has changed. The only thing that has changed since then is JJ got reelected. And my feeling on it is, I'm not going to talk about JJ anymore. If they reelected him, fuck it. They did. What the fuck are you going to do? Me and him ain't fucking going to be buddies. We ain't going to be friends. We're not having fucking beers together. But they fucking reelected him. Look, I kind of get why Freeman Press is the way he is towards JJ. JJ called Freeman Press X's brother to try and get him to stop talking about JJ. This isn't about that. This is about laughing, literally laughing at these two dudes, specifically the Fink, who is fucking another dude's wife, and giving GS thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, and a hilarious 57-year-old doofus who sits in his fucking basement. Oh, I got to pull this up. I have to pull this up. This was, oh my God. Do you guys know who King Bluto is? Oh my God. Because GS only pulls fucking literal retards up on his panel. Literal retards. I don't mean it. I do not mean it in the YouTube way of where you're just, trying to shit on somebody else's chat. No, I am saying clinically, these dudes are retarded. King Bluto. They need, again, no punctuation, whatever. It's a comment, it's a chat. They need to go, but listen to what he's saying here. They need to go out and touch grass and get out of their basements. Take the advice of GS, what he's doing right now. He's out there touching grass. He's in his backyard with his dog on a fucking lead. What? I literally can't watch those videos. I can't stand how he puts shadow. He lets stupid chickens that he's going to kill off, let them roam free, and then puts his dog on that fucking lead. I feel so bad for Shadow. Are you in here, dipshit? Are you still in here, alpha boy? The way you treat that dog is horrible, man. It's fucking horrible. I so feel for that. No wonder your kids don't have a fucking relationship with you. Look how you treat your dog. We all know how you treated them. Gee, you've never heard that before. Don't give YouTube dudes $3,000. Don't do it. Oh, sorry. I thought I was playing the video. Anyway, I just thought that was funny. And then JP, sorry, the show just started smelling because of JP. Woohoo! JP, you claim you're a Marine. Do you know what we did to Marines that didn't fucking have good hygiene? Literally dragged a dude. I've only done it once. We dragged it, and then finally he was like, okay. We were on ship. It was terrible. If you've ever been on ship, Boquist, you've been on ship? You're a Navy guy, right? If you've been on fucking ship, man, you can't have somebody with bad hygiene. You gotta, those dudes gotta fucking, they gotta shower. They gotta get the fucking hygiene. So JP, I'm telling you as not a friend, but as a fellow Marine to Marine, take a shower. You smell like wet garbage. I shouldn't know that. I don't know you. Why do your friends, your quote unquote friends in Discord, all say that? Is it a grant? Is it a loan? Oh my God, I fucking did it again. God damn it. I'm sorry.
Of how that money was given. Some say it was given for the sole purpose of hiring a lawyer. It was a gift.
Yeah, actually, I don't think that dude's retarded. He's the only one, which is why also I think he's trolling him. I mean, JJ mentioned something about it, but I thought he just was mentioning him. I think he's trolling GS because he's literally the only one that's not retarded. You may disagree with him. I get it. We got 70 good motherfuckers in here. Probably 20 hate watchers. People who love whatever. Who hate rabbit. This is a pro rabbit channel. We don't like rabbits over here. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even know rabbit literally at all. But oh god damn it! Now I lost my train of thought. Blew the tire. Where are we at? 3. Oh my god, we're really short. Usually takes me an hour and a half. Took me 35 minutes. Blew the tire on that joke.
Others say it was a loan. Either way, we don't really know because it's all hearsay. We hear various parties say, "Well, they told me this," or "He told me."
First of all, it's not a court of goddamn law. There's no hearsay. Todd said he accepted $3,000 from JJ. This equation is not complicated. JJ gave him $3,000. The idea was it was for his legal stuff with Chris. Is that questionable that a government official is giving money to a dude involved in a lawsuit that the government official is also involved in? Yeah. Yes. That doesn't mean Todd doesn't have to pay it back, right? What if JJ was a drug dealer? JJ's profession is moot. JJ gave him $3,000. Todd is refusing to pay the $3,000 back. It literally is that. That is the equation. They're trying to make it 1 + 1 = purple. It's not. It's just 1 + 1 = 2. JJ gave GS $3,000 for legal expenses. GS didn't use it for that. Whatever. Now GS is refusing to pay JJ back. It literally is that. 1 + 1 = 2.
That, or he declined this. All we know is there are several people saying that the money was given or loaned. Is it a grant? Is it a loan?
John, I agree. What's up, by the way?
But what is the purpose of the money? Well, one thing is for sure.
Alpha.
All the hearsayers, all the people who put out this hypothetical situation who aren't.
There's no hypothetical situation. This is what drives me bonkers with these fucking morons. There's no hypothetical. JJ gave him $3K. Todd is refusing to pay that $3K back. Are there mitigating circumstances? I don't know. I don't know. And I don't really care. This isn't about who's winning this argument. This is about, of course, these dudes are involved in this dumb shit. Fink and GS are currently waiting at court because of shit they said on the internet about Rabbit and some other people. Do I agree that a protection order or some kind of thing? Also, to understand, a protection order it says protection order. Yes, it's to protect or whatever, but it's also to protect. It's an injunction. Stop whatever you're doing. Sometimes it's an immediate injunction to stop payment, to stop whatever, to stop putting the president's name on everything. Right? It's like that. I don't personally agree with it. I don't have a specific problem with it. I would not have done that. But whatever, Rabbit did it. Rabbit felt that was his course of action and he took it. We're just commenting on it. The fact that it's $3K is fantastic, not $30K, but $3,000 is what they're beefing over. Look, I don't care for JJ. I don't like the way that dude operates. But in fairness to him, I don't think he's beefing about it. He's not on the internet anymore, or at least not on YouTube anymore, complaining about shit like that. The self-owned, that's what it is. A grant typically refers to a non-repayable fund or financial gift given by a government, university, or private organization for a specific project, research, or basic need. I think this is what they read, by the way, Top. I think this is what they read and where they're getting this idea. And now they're trying to say it was a grant. Like JJ granted him that money. And then that way they can say, well, look what this corrupt jailer did. He granted me money to go after somebody he's in court with. And he's been trying to get hemmed up for years. Yeah. I mean, it's crazy that JJ's the smartest. I mean, it's not. JJ's always kind of been the smartest one of them, right? But it's kind of the tallest midget. And he's a midget.
In alignment with the citizen who received the alleged loan or grant. All we know is there are several people saying that the money was given or loaned. Is it a grant? Is it a loan? But what is the purpose of the money? Well, one thing is for sure. All the hearsayers, all the people who put out this hypothetical situation who aren't in alignment with the citizen who received the alleged loan or grant, all of them say it was for the purpose of hiring the lawyer to defend him from the mutual enemy.
I feel like I'm talking to a retarded
100%.
child.
In fact, I allegedly, hypothetically, in this scenario,
anti-American piece
have
of
been
shit.
accused of giving the same citizen the same amount of money for the same lawyer. Now, this is not true. Whatever I gave that citizen of Kentucky, I gave after the lawyer was already paid for. I gave it after the lawyer was already paid for, knowing that the lawyer was already hired and paid for. So anything I gave him, 3 cents.
And to give you an idea, me and Master Sergeant retired, who's a retired cop, was also an MP. That doesn't make him a subject matter expert on shit, but it makes him have very deep experience. He's not a subject matter expert on laws in Kentucky is what I meant, but it gives him deep experience as a law enforcement. Him and I went over what Gay Whitehead submitted, why he submitted a report for JJ shooting, whatever. And we went through that. And what did Master Sergeant Retire say? He said if he was a real cop, he would have been fired. That would have been his last day as a cop. My point is this. There is no... Also, nobody hates JJ. Nobody over here hates JJ. We don't know JJ. It's impossible to hate a dude. I don't know how you can hate a guy you don't know. But my point is this. Top is saying this, not to defend JJ, not because it's like a sides issue. JJ gave the motherfucker $3,000. He won't pay it back. It's hilarious. Now they're twisting themselves in knots. And suddenly realizing shit that is years old that JJ has been doing. Finkel goes into how JJ fucks one of his subordinates. Finkel, to me, on Finkel's panel, Finkel was like, it's totally okay. There's nothing wrong with fucking one of your subordinates. And now that GS doesn't want to pay back the $3,000, Finkel, who was like, I love JJ. I was wrong. JJ is the man. These two fucking dudes. Hey, Untrackable. Dude, I saw you randomly. I saw you up on Clown Town. Is that a show you go on? I think I feel like I've seen you on there with Granny. Is that maybe on his show? I run into you up on panels on Dabbleverse shit sometimes. It's really funny. I'm like, oh, I do the Leo DiCaprio from Once Upon a Time. I'm like, oh, it's it's untrackable in another community. Untrackable, I feel for you. I feel you, but not feel for you. I feel you.
I ain't asking for the world here. I'm just asking for an 8-ball and $2 million.
I hope you mean you fuck with everybody. It'd be hilarious if you were just quietly a fucking swordsman. Just chopping trees all over the place. Oh, no, I get pussy. Not that it's impossible. I don't mean it. Just would be hilarious. Who would have thunk? This is the world we live in. Anya Meadows. It is a wacky world. It's a wacky, wacky world. Coming muy caliente con cinco Dolores. America, fuck you. I thought I would say hello. Dawn F got in trouble by GS for being here, so I wanted to try and get in trouble also. Thank you. Thank you, Anya. I hope you and Billy and the kids are doing well. Doing well. Yeah, they hate it. I love also how they're like, this is the new Kaiser channel. It's like, yeah, right. I didn't have anything to do with him getting put back in prison. By the way, nobody did. Kaiser did that to himself. Shiz helped facilitate it. But the guy who went after Kaiser more than anybody on a daily basis and fucking took a flamethrower to anybody who supported that guy. Generally, I guess, until they came over here. And I'm like, here's the light, motherfuckers. No, I just think it's funny. No, JJ and Kaiser hate me, and they should.
$3,000, $3 million, whatever I gave him after the lawyer was hired and paid for.
What?
So that's between me and the citizen. And
there's a couple of, truth be told, there are a lot of people. Joey, I don't know if you were over there. There are a lot of motherfuckers over here that once supported Kaiser. There are a lot. Because they were looking for a vet who would talk some shit. I'm a hero ready to get fucked. Untrackable, you are oftentimes a spiked strip for entertainment up on a panel, but you are funny in a chat, dude. You are funny in a chat. Also, hilarious how GS last week, just disrespected the shit out of you being a cook. But he's like, well, you were a cook, so maybe maybe you didn't join for the same reasons I did, but I joined to sacrifice for the country. I was like, oh my God. Everybody knows you only shit on cooks when they're not around. Everybody knows that.
We're all good. We're good. But what happened between the elected official and the citizen? There's some different stories out there. One is that it was a loan, an interest-free loan.
Here we go. Say la, motherfuckers. Tom Donovan, we got you coming in. Okay. Yep, drop. I don't know. I haven't done a fucking an HLZ shit in a while. I don't know the radio. I don't know the radio code for the ammo drop. I don't know the radio code. Coming in muy caliente con 5.56 NATO, motherfuckers. Breaking news. Shit. I should have read ahead. Doofus Crest ratings soar as new cast members added. Say la, motherfuckers. Say la. Say la.
Another, it was a grant. Well, you can keep it.
Oh,
if,
shit.
You know.
Tommy. You granted that TV. You granted me that TV.
So we're
Tommy, you ain't getting your TV back. And fuck you.
JJ, you ain't getting your money back. Fuck you. Hell yeah.
You're going against our mutual enemy. And
thank you, Tom.
Defending from the mutual enemy, you're
thank you.
going against the mutual enemy. Therefore, the very case the lawyer was hired for is fulfilling that standard if
perfect.
That's the standard. Again, it's all hypothetical. We don't know the standard. Why? Because it's cash. It's unspoken of. It's rumored. Nobody really knows. So what are concerns? Was it a loan or a gift?
What? He gave you $3,000. Todd has said JJ gave me $3,000. Where is the confusion here?
Without a written agreement, determining the parties' intent can be difficult, and it is. Many people are saying many different things. If something like this went to court, a court would look at such evidences as statements, texts, emails. Allegedly, there's texts. Allegedly, there's a witness. And as long as you're going against this guy, don't worry about it. Witnesses, repayment history, and whether repayment was ever requested. Well, apparently, repayment has been requested. Well, now that
it's amazing.
Hey, the court would look at if the repayment was expected.
I sure hope not, but this is honestly like drug addict conspiracy. It's like drug addict logic. I was going to make a no offense, Billy Meadows. Titania's in here. Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe.
I see 10 steps ahead of you. You don't see shit.
Fucking anti-American piece of shit.
I grow my own chickens. This is why you're value added. Why don't you come up with this shit when you're on panels? Hell yeah.
Dude, I'm loving it, brah.
It may be a loan. The payment was not expected. It may be considered a gift, sometimes called a grant in ordinary conventional terms, though grant has a more specific meaning in government contexts. Proof of payment. Here's where the hypothetical gets really hypothetical. Proof of payment. If the recipient pays the money back in cash, there may be little evidence of repayment. Some say some of it's been paid back. Others say none of it's been paid back. There's no real evidence. There's people say this or people say that. That's what we call hearsay.
No, that's not. I don't think so. My understanding of legally, that's not what hearsay is. But also, I think he is. What's up, CHP, by the way? How you doing? I think he is. And I just want to Toyota Tom, this is it. 1 + 1 = 2. These dudes constantly fucking trying to make every equation ridiculously fucking complicated. That way, when they get it wrong, because they often get it wrong, either in their analysis and their assessment, or they get it, or they're trying not to pay $3,000 back that somebody gave them, loaned them. I don't know. Whatever the deal was, right?
He was given cash and it was started to pay back in cash. And now that everyone has questions, hypothetically, said citizen who hired said lawyer with the money the said public official gave said citizen for that purpose.
Oh, yeah.
Now he's kind of in sticky wicket.
Balls. I like that.
Because it's out there. The loan or grant or whatever it was, it's out there. Does he own? Does he not own? Well, if it's been held to account that he owes them, then legally, you got to have a paper trail. You got.
Holy shit, dude. So because JJ was kind enough, I'm just fucking with you, by the way. I hope you, I'm sure you get it. Yeah, Finkel. Well, it's funny because drug addicts can scheme because they're looking for the next. Alcoholics, man, they're just dumb. You know, alcoholics are just, you're just like, you're making no fucking sense. It's a fucking grand. Cool. Yeah, I was just fucking with. It's because your wife was up here and I was like, you. Anyway, I'm saying that as I'm smoking weed at 10:30 in the AM Central Time, the only time. Any other time zone other than Central Time is nothing but government propaganda, motherfuckers.
I have a paper trail. So if you're an elected official, sorry, you can't.
No, he probably went into court. They are in court today. Finkel went to court with GS. Daddy took his stepson to court today. So they're in court for the TPO thing. Yeah, I'm on the smack. Heroin.
Can't really pull it off or you demand cash under the table without telling anybody because it's out there. It's out there. And now we know that the citizen is being accused of trying to shirk his loan.
Hippie, you still in here? Can you ban Sluggo? Boo.
Citizens on record for wanting to pay it back. On record, trackable.
Oh.
So you can't come back in 3, 4, 5.
Oh, is this just Finkel? Thank you for the clarification. Then I was wrong. So Finkel said he's going into court. I assumed it was their thing. That is right. No. I think Boot's right on this one. I'm wrong. Not gonna believe it. I'm wrong.
5 years, so he never paid me. Well, we have some ethics and public office concerns. Kentucky elected officials are subject to ethic laws or conflict of interest rules.
I literally went onto Finkel's panel. I pulled up I took him through. I showed him the PDF of the findings from the ethics committee. Now, again, however you want to feel about JJ is totally okay with me. It's totally fine with me how anybody here wants to feel about fucking JJ. My point is this: nothing has changed. I showed Finkel this shit and he said, that doesn't matter. That's not real. You went on Google to find that. And I said, sure. I went on Google to go search for the PDF. That's the official document from I don't know how else I would get that. And he said, that's not real. Now suddenly now that his stepson has to pay back $3,000 and he doesn't want to repay that money. Now all of a sudden that ethics violation, very, very real. Funny how that works.
Again, The lawyer was to defend
You're on
the
fire
citizen
today.
from a mutual perceived enemy. Someone that
Okay, thank you.
charges have been pressed against. Someone who the citizen of Kentucky elected officials are subject to ethic laws or conflict of interest rules. Again, the lawyer was to defend the citizen from a mutual perceived enemy. Someone that the charges have been pressed against. Someone who what do you call it? Civil law has been pressed against. They take this guy to court in criminal law and in civil law. And they keep going at it and at it. This is going on for years, good couple of years. Did the recipient have business before the official sought favors as a constituent in a matter the official controlled? Well, not necessarily the official.
This is
someone
about
very
morals,
closely to the
ethics, scruples. Maybe you should get one of those.
It's like a kaleidoscope of cock for untrackable. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly haven't been playing that close. And then a week off, fuck. I'm glad this 3K thing, him refusing to pay JJ back, happened kind of later so I can track it. Otherwise, the shit moves fast in Doofus Crest. Sounds like it was money that JJ didn't want reported to the Kentucky board. You know, the part candidates have to provide their financial information. Yeah. I got to be honest. I mean, JJ maneuvers in certain ways, but I feel like this was probably just fucking three. There's no quid pro quo with this. He's giving a personal friend, a close personal friend, $3K. I just don't know how JJ is in the wrong on this one. Or even I know you're not saying he's in, or I guess you're saying he's not in the wrong. But that's probably it. I mean, I think JJ's got to be pretty aware after the financial audits and YouTube and the ethics committee. He's probably aware that, you know what, if I don't have to alert them of this, nothing's really going on. My feeling is JJ says that about a lot of shit. But again, whatever. They fucking reelected him. They reelected him, so whatever.
Official had a secure, well, allegedly, hypothetically, what if the citizen was temporarily in the employment of someone very closely associated to the elected official, maybe a non-elected official, maybe a non-elected official who shares a household with the elected official?
Ooh, okay. Let's get into this. I personally don't agree with this, Jimbo. Jimbo said, but it is, I mean, JJ operates it this way. Jimbo says, by the way, Marine vet, Fallujah vet, his goddamn self. Giving the friend money as long as Todd keeps people from saying bad things about him so it didn't hurt his re-election bid. Yeah, I just don't know how Todd is useful that way. Oh, Todd was saying, okay, I didn't listen closely. I mean, JJ maneuvers. JJ has, if he doesn't, he does things, has done things in the past for years on here that have shown he will maneuver that way. He does do that. I just don't know what Todd would. But it wouldn't surprise me if JJ misread Todd's sphere of influence. I could see that too. I mean, it's a lot of doofus on doofus crime. I know a lot of people in here like JJ. But this is what you get. I cater to nobody.
Uh-oh. We have another possible ethics issue. Everywhere. Okay, the facts mattered greatly. A personal loan to a longtime friend is treated differently than money given to someone involved in governmental matters. Has someone been a witness to all this back and forth in criminal law and civil law? Uh-oh. Has someone been actually hired temporarily
Goddamn.
in a matter concerning these issues? The rumor has it. I don't know. Now, we don't know if the money came from a campaign fund or a government fund or just out of the government official's pocket. We don't know. We don't know. So there are tax issues too. Large gifts can have federal gift tax reporting implications for the giver. Though most gifts...
Okay. It's awfully quiet. Why is that? Freelancer 37. This is Glock loaded. 1 motherfucking 5. That's why it's quiet, because we got killing on the fucking menu. Roger that. We have no appetizers today. We are all entree. We are straight fucking... Nope. We have half Gatling. Crew chief just told me we have half Gatling. Full hellfire, motherfuckers. Hell yeah. We got 2 doofuses dug in like ticks down here. We're having fun laughing at them, but what do you say you shake them loose up there? We'll back them and tag them down here. Roger that. Clock loaded 1-5 is Freelancer 3-7. We have visual. You are wings level cleared hot, motherfucker. Doofus in the Grove. You know the drill. Smoke them if you got them.
Good luck, motherfucker.
I'm opposed to dildos.
Oh, god damn it.
Fucking anti-American piece of shit.
Yep, that's the one. Get him. Get that hog. Good goddamn shooting Glock. 50 cal is what we in the industry like to call live. Let that big dog eat. Get some. Get some. Get some. Doofus snipe in place. Roger that. Take that motherfucking shot. And the crowd erupted in applause. Thank you, Glock. Thank you.
Do not result in actual tax being owed because of the lifetime exemption. I don't think that applies here.
No, I'm not.
Loans?
No, I'm not. I don't know why you would think that. I don't really care, but no. Come on. Use your head. Use your head. When have I ever talked God? When have I ever talked? I won't even put anybody's GoFundMe's up on any of this shit. I don't promote anything. I don't know where you got it except for that you want to kind of believe it. And you're looking for confirmation bias on that belief. I am not. I don't care what you report or say or whatever, but I'm not. I was a little spicy towards you and Freeman in the beginning of this. Yeah, dude, they have it under their bingo thing. And the HR thing is a joke. It's an obvious joke. But again, whatever, man. Whatever.
Can also create tax questions. Now, because of the accusations out there, the recipient of
for the bingo
grant to pay the lawyer.
Also, they have Dickbag Patrol on there. Is Dickbag Patrol part of Savage Saints too? I mean, I get where you guys are starting to think of like where the kernel of the idea maybe is, but I don't know. You've led yourselves down a wrong path. But again, what you're probably thinking is somebody who wants to hide it would say just that. Well, you're probably right. I mean, that's, it's on a website.
To defend him from the mutual enemy, which has bled over into
the political but is that what you... Yeah, I mean, but come on. You did enough to ask. Not me. I mean, I guess you tried. I was driving. But, yeah, no. I'm not. I am not in any kind of way whatsoever. I will say this straight to the camera, full-throated. It's a funny way to put that, but I have nothing to do with Savage Saints. Literally nothing. I've never even given them money. I don't put any of their shit up. I do not promote them or that church. I don't promote anybody else's shit. Other channels on here, right, to a degree, but no, I have nothing to do with them. I've never met any of them in person. I've never had any goddamn communication with them outside of this. So if you want to believe differently, that's okay. But it's simply not true. But, you know, whatever.
It's getting sicker. He has no choice but to have a paper trail of paying back. Because now we see allegations.
Well, first, I am exhausted, but I got in late last night. And so I slept. Or not late, but, you know, later. Got Stella and then slept. I mean, the truth is I've done that drive. I do that drive so often. Now, the weeks that they're here, it's more because it's going there, getting them, coming back. And if we're at the lake's only an hour, but drive out there, and then we stop. Oh, we stopped at Vanderbilt. Yesterday was a long drive. I was so sick of the fucking car. Oh my God. Yesterday was a long drive. But Vanderbilt's awesome. And I really, really hope he goes there. What logo? The Doofus Crest logo? Is that where you're trying to go with this? But yes, Dick Bag Patrol. I mean, GT dude, don't. It was great. I mean, you're welcome to go down any rabbit hole you want to, obviously. But you're looking at inconsequential shit because you're looking for something that you think is there, right? And so you're looking at every little, and I can kind of get it, but you got to very quickly understand that you're going down a road that's not even, let's say that icon is shared. Well, okay, what does that mean? What information is that going to get you, and how would that further your story, right? Because you're making this for a story. So how would that further that? That's that Dickbag Patrol created an intro and a logo, and then I shared that logo. Not even to Savage Saints. I shared it to somebody different. Not even to Savage Saints. I just don't know what that information would lead, what conclusion that could lead you to that would further what it is you're going after. Yeah. Well, you're a spaz, so I don't give a fuck. Also, it's not associated. My name is not associated with them. It was a joke on a fucking joke copyright thing about Doofus Crest. So is Dickbag Patrol as involved as I am in all of this? Are we all getting paid by JJ? I mean, believe all of this. Please believe all of this. Yes, I secretly run Savage Saints. Military intelligence faked my retirement to put me on YouTube, had me flip out on speed for 3 fucking years, 2 years, whatever, 3 years, flip out on fucking speed for the long game of Savage Saints. It just doesn't make any fun. Again, fine, believe whatever. It's hilarious. When you guys believe this dumb shit, trust me, it's hilarious. I'm not trying to convince you of anything. I'm just laughing at all of you guys chasing your tails over stupid shit. Literally nobody gives a solitary fuck about me, you, any of this off of YouTube. Nobody cares. Nobody. It doesn't affect a single motherfucker. Unless it's you guys that start getting into fucking court and shit, which is like, all right, well, you wanted to make it real world. There you go. But outside of that, if retards didn't make the courts aware of it, nobody would give a fuck. So yeah, okay. Tell a story that I'm in. What benefit would I give to Savage Saints? That's the other piece of this. How in the fuck would I benefit them?
Are out there.
I literally don't know. I mean, let's say I was some kind of mastermind and I was doing all of this. What benefit would I be to them? What benefit would I be to them? Oh, Chris is in here. You sound just like them, SV. They literally say that felony stalking was a joke. Okay, and Master, also you're the joke, Chris. I hate to tell you this, but you're the joke. You're not a good joke. You're a bad joke that got told 150 too many times. You're a side character now. Yeah. I mean, it's fucking retarded. I literally don't know what benefit I would even be. I don't. Ooh, good one. Good one, you non-original repeating fuck. Didn't I just say that about you? Chris, you're a fucking joke. You're a loser, dude. It's great. Please keep giving Todd advice. Please keep giving Todd advice, Chris. It's one of the better things that have happened to Doofus Crest. 100%. Keep giving him advice, man.
Allegations are out there. And what are you going to hold them to the next 6 months?
I just fucking snorted. Way to go, CHP. You got me to snort on that one. God fucking damn it.
Hello, faggot lovers everywhere.
What are you going to do?
Goddamn right. Goddamn right. Yeah. So why is it then, Chris, that you morons think I'm involved in it? To what extent? To what purpose and to what end? This is Freeman Press. This is what I'm talking about when I say all of your guys' analysis sucks. Yours included. Your research is good, Freeman Press. You're the only one that knows how to research at all. But your analysis fucking blows donkey balls, dude. This is what I'm fucking saying. I would serve zero purpose to them. I would have no benefit to them. What do you think I'm giving them money? I have no fucking money. My kids get all my fucking money. What are you talking about? Yeah. Freeman, this is what I keep asking about you too. You know? That's what I keep asking about you too.
Next year, the next 5 years, 10 years from now.
Because your research is good. It is. And you show your work. Stand by that. I stand by that. You show your work. That is good. But I don't know what you've gotten so clouded with JJ or something, man. I don't know. It doesn't feel like you're seeing clearly on this. It just doesn't. But again, you guys are all welcome to feel however you want. I'm going to critique it, but who cares? I'm not trying to convince you or change your mind. If you guys think I'm in charge, I'm in charge. If you guys think I'm involved with Savage Saints, okay. Okay. If you really think me is in charge of their fucking HR, okay.
Are you going to come back and say, he never paid me back? There has to be a paper trail. And now that there's a paper trail, it's a one-way paper trail because somebody presented such loan or gift without a paper trail. Oh, now you have an income. Now you have an income of what, 2,500, 3,000? I don't know. I don't know the exact numbers. Let me see. There's a statute of limitations on collecting. If it truly was a loan, Kentucky law may limit.
Okay. Whatever you think I'm in charge of, it's fine. I don't care. I don't. You know why? Because no offense to Savage Saints, but nobody cares about them either. Who cares about Savage Saints? 15 people? I'm not shitting on them or what Rabbit is trying to do, what Rabbit and all of them are trying to do. I'm not shitting on it. But Who cares about them? Nobody. What in your mind would you think I'm in charge of?
How long the lender has to sue for repayment. Oh, so the lender can sue for repayment, but what is the statute of limitations on that? I don't know. When was it given?
Yeah, ask Jeff. You guys don't want me paying you. You don't want me in charge of paying you. Chris, you nonstop talk about yourself. I don't understand how you don't get bored by it. I really don't. Yeah, man, we do. We talk about it because you guys, Chris, you and Tiffany and GS, I it's really funny the way that you guys operate. So yeah, we laugh at you. So what?
Can you document the date that you gave? I don't know. Whether the agreement was oral or written can affect the applicable limitations.
No, because I already did. No, because I already did.
Period and evidence available. What date did it happen? What is the statute of limitations?
It very well could be. You know what? It very well could be Citizen J or Citizenship Snips 1 or whatever. It very well could be. Guess how much that effect has on me? 0. I don't promote them. I don't actively push people towards their stuff. I don't do any of that. They could go up in flames. Billy could go down for 25 years for fighting the fucking cops, and that whole thing could be, guess what? It could be proof that Billy somehow, they opened up an investigation they already concluded, and somehow Billy got found for murder. Guess what? How much that affects me? 0, dude. 0. Who cares? How much scam? Chris Ryder is a fucking walking scam. GS, we are covering GS scamming people. I mean, come on. We're covering that dude scamming motherfuckers. And you're talking about potentially the Savage Saints could be a scam. Also, I agree. They could be. Who knows? Who cares? I don't promote them. If you want to give them money, give them all your money for all I give a fuck.
Okay, so the amount of $3,000 was to hire a lawyer to defend the citizen from allegations from a person at odds with the elected official. We have...
Chris, your whole life is a scam. Look at the way you operate, dude. Your whole life is a scam.
Questions that a court would have. Was he simply helping a friend or a supporter? Wait a minute.
No, my accusations aren't
political
there.
Supporter.
Also, they're not accusations. They're critique. Your analysis sucks. You are too fucking into JJ. JJ winning that fucking election did something to you. It seems like, because now you're saying dumb shit. Now you've convinced yourself that I'm involved in this. Freeman, do whatever you want, dude. Literally. I will still tell people to go to your shit because you do show your work, and that's good. But yeah, man, I don't know. 0 specifics. Shit, fuck off. What?
Is it a legal supporter in the... What? This is a question now. I'm not stating this is a question.
You posited that JJ gave me money to put my archived stuff from a year, everything is a year, whatever, from a year ago back behind a paywall, behind a very easily accessible, I think it's like $1.99. Wrong. All right, dude. We had this fucking discussion in the chat or comments. What are you talking about?
Question. Was the official trying to assist in a matter that affected the official personally?
Oh, okay.
Or politically? I believe the law is the official has a long personal issue with the other.
Here, I'll give you if you're upset, you're thinking that I'm discrediting you in some kind of way, go to Freeman Press X. I have been promoting his channel since he started it, basically. Well, since he went to Freeman Press X. He's used my videos a bunch, which is great. I fucking very much appreciate it. And it's often funny. When the Wave 3 guy contacted Boquist asked me if it was okay if that guy used the stuff from my video, because technically it was from my videos. And I said yes. How am I involved in this? Come on.
The party.
I'm lazy as fuck. I can barely manage my life. You know, I'm not taking on savage saints.
And it may be bleeding over into politics. Recently, there was an election, and a lot of this shit came up during the election. Thank you, DirectD. Thank you, Wave TV. Yeah, a lot of this shit came up in the election. So it's a political matter now. Was there an expectation that the citizen would take?
It's so bonkers. It's so bonkers. People who know me in real life would be like, what the fuck are they thinking? Be like, yeah, I don't know. I literally don't know. I mean, I've seen it. The truth is, I've done it with my assessments. I thought I got this fucking IRGC fucking ring. I thought I got it. I thought through SIGINT and some other tools that I pieced together that I fucking uncovered the Iranians network in a big, let's just say, Trans-Sahel in Africa. And I was like, fuck yeah. I was wrong on one of the numbers I put in, and it skewed my whole thing. And then because I thought I got them, I kept looking for Iranian numbers. I kept looking for shit that could be traced back that way. Right. And then I would be like, oh, there it is. This number called an Iranian number. Boom. And what I did is I built a house of cards, an assessment on a house of cards. And I took it to briefed it, and they were like, good to go. And then somebody was like, hey, I think you fucked this up over here. And I was like, oh shit, I did. But my point is this. I've done it. And it's crazy that it's crazy that these dudes think that I'm involved in this, or that in any kind of fucking way that me and JJ would even be cool, let alone work together. To do what? To take down Generally Specific? I mean, what? Oh, it's so funny to me. It's so funny. This is the epitome of, this is why all these dudes are JV and will stay JV. And this is it. It's because they see this shit and they glom onto it and then refuse to listen to anybody. I was lucky. I listened to somebody who had more experience than me, and who was like pointed out my mistake, which I pulled I was like, oh, you're right on that. And that pulled a thread that unraveled everything. I know I'm mixing metaphors here, but that unraveled my whole case on it. Did I find a couple of dudes? Yeah, for sure. Did I find their whole fucking network? No, absolutely not. It just, you know. Yeah, I guess so, man. I'm also not upset. Stop it. I'm not upset, dude. You're welcome. You also did say that. We had this goddamn discussion, dude. We literally had this. I said, what? I said, you're out of your mind. And you're like, all I just said was, you would benefit if JJ did this. Yeah, okay. I'd also benefit if JJ fucking...
I ain't asking for the world here. I'm just asking for an 8-ball and $2 million.
You asked me the question. I said, come on. Use your head. And you said, no. You said no. I'm going to move forward because I believe this. In spite of common sense, I believe this.
Certain actions testify or participate a dispute involving the official. Let me reread that. Was there an expectation that the citizen would take certain actions, testify, or participate in a dispute?
How do you not? How do you literally not remember this? I'm gonna have to pull up the fucking chat. How do you not remember this? It's not a chat. It was a comment. Because I remember I was thinking, like, what in the world? It was after JJ got reelected. You started kind of getting a little weird with shit. I honestly just think I think you're too close to the JJ thing. And I think it's clouding your. Also, who cares? You could be right as day and fucking whatever, or wrong. It really doesn't matter, man. Okay.
The official. Oh, let's say there's an Indiana citizen in a long-running dispute with the public official. Yes. Was part of the verbal agreement that they seem to disagree on now. Was part of, as long as you're going after that Indiana citizen that I've been at odds with for 2-3 years. I don't know. Was the money intended as a loan, a gift, or something else? The answers matter more than the amount itself. Doesn't matter if it's $3, $300, $3,000, $3 million. Although I imagine $3 million would raise a few more eyebrows. But
I usually joke that I was motherfucking people before. I wasn't motherfucking you at all, actually. You're not helping them believe that I have nothing to do with your thing. I couldn't believe I knew that. I was like, God damn it. 1, why do I know that? And then 2, why did I say it? Like, I do not ever help my case.
That can be important because where did the money come from? And we don't know. Was it personal funds of the public official? Was it campaign funds? Was it funds belonging to a government agency? I mean, I don't know. I don't even suspect. But these are questions that a court or an ethics committee might want to look at if this continues to be of public issue. Donations received from others for this purpose. If it was the official's personal money, the transaction is generally less problematic, though ethics questions may remain. There's no written agreement. The citizen can argue it was a gift. The official can argue it was a loan.
You're spinning these motherfuckers out right now. GT is putting us into AI as we speak, Rabbit.
There may be no clear proof either way.
Hey, George, what's up?
Courts typically examine surrounding evidence such as text, emails, witnesses, repayment demands, or later payments. They may also look at what is the purpose of hiring a lawyer to go against an Indiana citizen. Why would you be so interested in paying for the lawyer?
I wasn't even involved in the bingo. I literally had nothing to do with it. I wasn't in the chat. I didn't even watch it, to be honest. I was with my kids. So, I mean, again, whatever, man. I don't know. Again, I would just ask yourself this. What benefit, how would it benefit them? How would it benefit me? Right? I guess it would benefit me because my numbers were low for a bit there. Right? Because I kind of got lied on. Right? So maybe the idea is the benefit for views, I guess. But how would I benefit them? I really don't know. But I mean, maybe if you could answer that, then maybe you got your story.
To maybe ruffle the feathers of a perceived enemy? I don't know. There are Kentucky ethics concerns. The citizen had matters pending before the official. Not sure about that. The official used their position to facilitate the
God, I really hurt your feelings, didn't I, Chris? I really hurt your feelings.
transaction. What time of day this happened? Did it happen during the time of day? Well, I don't know. Was it during the job hours? The transaction was not disclosed when disclosure was required. Uh-oh. The transaction was not disclosed when disclosure was required. Uh-oh. The official had a
God damn it, Jimbo! God damn it, Commander. Hold on. I got to call the fucking commander on this one. You're getting NJP'd, motherfucker. This is a non-authorized disclosure you're giving. Commander, get over here. We got one. He's gone. Jimbo's gone rogue. Jimbo's gone rogue. Cut. That wasn't MBK. It was. You could hear him breathing. Oh!
At the underlying dispute. Why? Why would the official have a personal stake in, say, A versus B, and A being somebody that the official's been at odds with for about 3 years? If the citizen later repays the money, the payment should be made with a paper trail so you can prove that you paid it, because now we know the accusations will be made. On a mood swing. Freely given, with or without repayment options. Freely given, in secret, as long as things were going one way. When things change. Hey, remember way back when? 6, 8, 10 months ago? I gave you that money. Give you that money, buddy. I want my money back. Bottom line, a personal $3,000 payment by an elected official to help someone hire a lawyer is not automatically unlawful. But who is the lawyer to protect him from?
What's up, Karma?
The lack of documentation does.
And Todd, check it out. They like JJ because they're humans and are able to have nuance. And also they understand this is fucking YouTube. They don't agree with me about JJ. Also, most people in here don't agree with me about much. Honestly. I know most of you don't agree with me politically. I don't know. It's funny to me. I don't know.
Make it difficult to determine whether it was a loan or a gift. So I guess if this issue is to be pursued, it should be pursued in court or maybe county ethics.
Because I don't care.
I don't know. Let me see. Now, knowing that the elected official in this hypothetical situation was the Meade County jailer adds an ethics dimension, but does not automatically make the transaction unlawful.
Dude, I'm loving it, bro.
Kentucky counties.
You guys have been on fucking fire. Chad is fucking wild for a morning show today. Chad is fucking wild, but best of all, you guys have been goddamn funny. Funny and generous, by the way. Oh, Bowfinger. Sorry, Booger Finger. I keep saying Bowfing. It's Booger Fanger, and I keep saying Bowfinger, which makes no sense. Come muy caliente con uno punto nueve motherfucking nueve. SV, glad you're back, bro. Let the big dog eat.
I love the fuck out of cookies.
Goddamn right. Get some, motherfucker. You know what? And for good measure, get him. Fuck it. We're going all in. We're taking down the target. Hell yeah. Fuck it. That was a named objective, too. Thank you, Booger.
Are required to have ethics codes that apply to elected county officials, including jailers who have a history of going against the gentleman that's going against the guy given the money to. Those codes generally prohibit using public office or personal advantage, abusing
How am I simping for Rabbit? I mean, I'll ignore it. I gotta ignore these. We're never gonna get through these. It's just funny to me. I do like the interaction, to be honest. I don't think if I'm simping for Rabbit, I'm probably not doing it well.
Public trust or engaging in conduct that creates conflicts of interest. Meade County has an active ethics commission and an ethics code, and the county's jailer has previously been subject of ethics proceedings. I think we all are aware of this. We all have different opinions of how those proceedings unfolded. But do we really? I mean, if I was in that position and I just got out of an ethics hearing, whether I won, lost, it was neutral, would I really want to go through that again? I don't know. Based on these issues,
so in other words, is he saying that if JJ doesn't leave this alone or takes us to court, then they're going to tell the ethics committee? Does that sound? I don't know.
We don't know if the 3K was the jailer's money or from a governmental source or a campaign.
Wait, hold on. I don't care that you mentioned me in the story, but what? This is stupid. What if you don't think I'm involved and you have no proof I'm in, which you don't, you have no proof that I'm involved, then why even mention my name in there? Why even mention it? Go ahead, but why mention it? This is what I'm talking about, man. This is the JV aspect of it. What part? You're just pulling me in because what? Because I got a little heat going right now. And it's not even that much. There's 91. There's not even 100 people in here, which thank you, by the way. I don't mean that disparagingly, but I don't know. I think because Secret Agent Girl mentions me, I don't know. What would be the value of having me in there? But I mean, I guess if my name rings out, then put it in there.
We don't know. And quite frankly, we don't really care.
I mean, then I'll make up a story that I don't know. It has been found that Georgia Transparency, who has nothing to do with this, is not involved in this. Oh, thank you. Thank you for mentioning
that. But that's something the ethics committee would have to dig into. Was a citizen a friend? Yeah, for a while. Doesn't appear to be now. A political.
Also, Freeman, right? If I agree with you, and they had JJ, they said he got found guilty. I get it. It's a civil court, guilty of violation. They found he violated Kentucky ethics. That's probably the best way to put that, right? I think it does say found guilty of violations, but whatever. It's not it's like a civil court thing of double dealing, of self-enrichment. You think they're going to give a fuck about this? Again, I'm not saying any of this is okay. I'm not saying what JJ did, then therefore what JJ has done or is going to do is totally okay. I've said it from the beginning. Game on if they reelect him, because that dude, that dude's going to feel invincible, and they reelected him. They're not going to. I agree with you. There are plenty of people in here who do not. There are, but I am one that agrees with you on this.
Supporter, yeah, oh yeah. I think the citizen actually was there cheering the jailer on election day, or on primary day, which essentially for this county is election day. So yeah, he was a political supporter.
I don't know. I was actually thinking about hiring a whore who doesn't even have her bachelor's yet. I was thinking about hiring that. You know anybody like that? A whore who claims to know the law but doesn't even have a bachelor's degree? Is there an undergrad in law? Do you know anybody like that, Chris, that I should hire or recommend that they hire?
Was he an employee? Well, as I understand it, yeah, an employee of not the official himself, but someone in the official's household and someone in the official's employment. He was never an inmate.
I agree with you, Freeman, except for JJ. Yes. Do I want an explanation for all the years of his Kaiser shit? Yeah, sure. Yeah. But unfortunately, he doesn't owe it to us. You know what I mean? Doesn't fucking owe us. Oh, did that hit close to home, Chris? I'm sorry. I thought you weren't Chris. You know Chris Ryder. The doofus with the whore girlfriend.
A contractor. Well, contractor employee, I don't know. Or someone otherwise connected to the jailer's official position. Did the jailer expect anything in return? Now we have mixed.
I know. I have an AA too. You're not going to believe this. It's an Arabic studies from language school.
Mixed stories on that. Was the expectation you go against Chris Ryder, or was the expectation?
Also, truthfully, I don't like saying that about Tiffany because I don't believe that about her. It is what I was just saying that to get at Chris. Truthfully,
You pay me back.
It's funny to make fun of her.
Was this?
And I really just mean the whore part. Oh, well, sorry, Chris. I know a dude that calls other kids his kids. I know that dude too. I know a dude who doesn't work. Scams money. I know that guy too, Chris.
Being funded to participate in litigation, make statements, file complaints, or otherwise assist the jailer in a dispute with a common.
No, the problem is it's Chris Ryder, and what Chris Ryder likes to do is call the police on people. So I'm sure I've already been reported to my local authorities for making fun of Chris Ryder. What's up, DP?
Adversary.
Oh, DP, Georgia Transparency is going to do an article about Savage Saints Bingo, and because they thanked me and you for the Doofus Crest thing, he's going to say that we're not involved. Woo! Woo! Oh, thank God. Sure know an awful lot about Chris for not being Chris. You fucking Tiffany?
Otherwise assist the jailer in dispute with a common adversary. Let me read that again. Or otherwise assist the jailer in a dispute with a common adversary. And was the payment disclosed anywhere? And was there any attempt to conceal it? Again, an ethics committee would be very curious if the payment was disclosed anywhere, and was there any attempt to conceal it? When did this go down? When was Mr. Sims hired? When was Mr. Sims paid for? It's been a minute. The idea that the money was allegedly used to hire a lawyer against someone who has also odds with the jailer is the most legally significant fact. Standing alone, paying for someone's attorney is not illegal. However, if the purpose was to advance the jailer's personal interest in a dispute,
I didn't say anything about
an ethics commission.
Did I? Or are you talking to somebody in the chat? I was like, I don't care who people fuck. As long as it's consensual, who cares?
Would be very, very interested.
You know how we are
could
over
view,
here.
And could view the arrangement differently than a simple personal loan or gift.
Okay,
there's a problem with the lack of documentation. The recipient can claim it was a gift. The jailer can claim it was a loan without writings, witnesses, text, emails, repayment records, or bank records, providing either position may be different.
By the way, can I just say, this is the best way. Tiffany's best. This is the best way. I don't mean the best way to handle it, just whatever, but it gotta just sort of have fun with shit. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? When you take yourself and you take this shit too seriously, this was a great response. This is a funny response. It's a morning show. This is a morning show. God damn it. God damn it.
That's why I suggest a check, a personal check addressed to the loaner or grantor, mailed by certified mail to the county executive. So it shows a paper trail. It shows that we're paying it back.
Chris, she's obviously either sitting next to you or she already heard it. Yeah, I called her a whore. And then I said, I shouldn't have done that. There you go. You think I'm afraid?
And it shows why we had the money in the first place. Actually, write it out. This is for repayment of the loan to hire Mr. Sims to defend me against our mutual adversary.
Didn't JJ say he'd be okay with fighting him? But it had to, like, there were a set of rules that I was trying to watch some. Who was I watching? I was watching somebody last night, one of the Doofus Crest motherfuckers. And I think Direct D or somebody sent whatever. JJ said, yeah, man, I'm good with it as long as it goes to all the money goes directly to a charity. You know, he had stipulations. Stipulations. I don't know. Finkel is kind of, I hope he's not drinking, but god damn, he is trying hard to convince people that he's drinking again. Yeah, he said he would. I don't know. Feels like his stature would go up in the jail, wouldn't it? And it's Kentucky. It's not like it's San Francisco. It's Kentucky. Motherfuckers don't care. Have you been to Kentucky?
That's my.
You reelected JJ for fuck's sake.
Yeah, the ethics committee would dig much deeper. You know, what's the source of the funds? What's the purpose of the payment? Repayment, all blah 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 blah, all that stuff. That's my suggestion. That's my suggestion. And this is recorded, not live. I'm going to suggest to the accused grifter, the accused loan taker, the accused grant taker, the person who received allegedly the money from the jailer for the purpose of hiring one each Mr. Sims for the purpose of.
God damn it, man. You got me twice, like not expecting. Well done. Value motherfucking added. Value added. Plus, fuck it. If you need a BJ.
What are you going to do?
No offense to the gays.
Combating lawfare against a mutual enemy, a mutual adversary. I'm going to suggest that that he review this, and if he gives me the okay, release it.
That was funny.
Cheerio.
Cheerio, motherfucker. Say la, Finkel. Say la, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That was 2 hours. I just took how long did 23 and a half minute fucking thing. And I took 2 hours to go through that bitch. Guess what we got? We got Todd's side of the story now. Let's see. You guys can just look at that. Todd touching grass is putting his dog on a lead and sitting in a chair watching his chickens while he bitches about YouTube. That's touching grass. I am telling you guys, I know it's very cliche. In the lead up to this, I was trying to, because I was like, I'm going to be gone for about 10 days. I was kind of trying to front load some shit. I was on here too much, and I could fucking tell. I could tell a difference in how I was viewing things, what I was thinking about, even when I was off of YouTube. It was too fucking much. And then having the week at the lake with, I posted a little bit, right? Just to sort of whatever, but no phone in hand, no fucking YouTube, no listening to this nonsense. It's very, very easy to start talking yourself into shit when all you're doing is laser focused on YouTube. I've done it. I'm saying this from a point of experience, not somewhere better. You know what? The guy is here. Yeah, hold on. Give me just a sec. I am gonna start. Give me a sec, guys. Here, hold on. I got the fucking gas people are here again. Ugh. Okay, sorry about that. There's a big chunk out of my front yard. One less thing I gotta mow, I guess. All righty. All right, we're just shy of fucking 2 hours. We got 95. Oh, god damn it. God damn it, I did it twice. We got 95 good goddamn motherfuckers up in this bitch. Maybe, probably, I'm sure we got a couple.
Oh my holy crap. Surveillance does. I hate those.
Maybe they can learn some things over here. You know.
This is about morals, ethics, scruples. Maybe you should get one of those.
In the end, I've done some PCP.
Fuck to the hell yes. All right. Yeah, hit that like button or boo, fuck this stoner. Boo, he made fun of my analysis. He made fun of my anal lingus. Again, not helping myself. Oh, yeah, shit, sorry. I got the video. Man, am I glad I did this morning. Okay. I have the whole thing, but
what up, JP?
But yes. Okay, let's use this time right now. Yes, mighty kind. You know what? I should start putting that back on the bottom. We have something that I'm excited about. I'm hoping here soon that we get the stuff kind of gets rolling. It literally just fundraising right now in this environment has just been a little difficult because of the politics, and I don't mean Trump. The Trump administration is actually somewhat helping just change the attitude around THC and shit, but it's really Congress and the Farm Bill. So unfortunately, things are a little bit up in the air. It's been a little bit sticky, but I think we got something moving, and we're going to be what I'm really hoping for is our money's coming. All our initial money can come from vets, and that's what I'm really hoping for, is just kind of a vet crowdsource thing. But in the meantime, I'm gonna send you to bemightykind.motherfucking.com. I am gonna do this for you. Go to Mighty Kind. Well, look, if you sign up right now, you get 25% off. But if you've already done all of that or whatever, go to you know what? I'm just gonna put it's bemightykind.com. I'll put the thing in the chizat, as like the kids like to say. There it is. Promo code STONEDVET here. Just in case, I know we got a couple of retards. Say la. Rata. That's a good one. Well done, Tag. Oh, STONEDVET right underneath STONEDVET. Just use promo code STONEDVET and you get 20% off your order. I don't know if it takes care of shipping. Didn't it for a while? It also took care of shipping or something. I unfortunately haven't used it in a little bit. I've been buying at the stores to try and test the competition, but they got everything from high dose 100 milligrams down to low dose 5. They got THC and CBD. Yeah, you're good, man. Come on in. I know you're going to be in and out, so you can just come on in. My dog's out back, not going to bother you. Whatever, just come in and out as you need, man. All right. Did that sound?
Why are you gay?
You guys have made me self-conscious of like every single thing. They're like, you're gay. I'm like, I'm not. Gay Tom Selleck. Anyway, yeah, be mighty kind. If you want to go to a store and find them, if you'd rather THC drinks, I know at this point they're not, they're new enough. People order them off the internet. But if you'd rather go to get them at a physical location, all you got to do is go into the top left. The top left of the website, it says find a store. Boom. And then put your zip in, and it'll show you there. Mighty Kind is in 300 stores across the country. It's in 300 stores across the country, and it can ship anywhere that it's legal. So, all right, man. Be good, DP.
Good luck, motherfucker.
God damn right.
Now get your ugly white ass out of here.
Don't fall for it. It's the CIA. It is. So JJ and I have started this drink company. Clip it. Conspiracy, clip it. Yeah, but obviously if you go to a store, you're not going to get the discount. And then I don't make money off of it, but it's good. And in fact, you guys have been great in buying this stuff and using the promo code, and it's what really helped me see that drinks for us are more viable than getting like our own strain or whatever, that the drinks are a viable thing. So thank you. It's because truthfully it is because you guys were buying the shit out of Mighty Kind. Is that super fucking loud? Holy shit. Are you guys hearing? They are cutting through foundation. Goddamn. So sorry if it's going to get loud. Okay. So cool. Yes, please check them out and if you use the promo code and they know you came from here. And the guy's a good dude. It's a St. Louis brand. I've had him on the show. He's a friend of my sister's. He's a good dude. He owns a bar down on the hill here, the Italian section, St. Louis. It's cutting through foundation. That's how bad it is. Okay, let's get to.
What up, JP? What up, Ron Schaefer? GJM says bonjour.
Damn, that's loud. They are moving the gas meter from inside to outside. Last week, I think it was the last show I did, before second to last show, whatever. They were here, they're coming in and out. There's a big hole in my front yard. They just filled it, whatever, put grassy, but now it's a big square of dirt. Oh, whoops, wrong. Sorry. I forgot I'm not on the thing. Okay. Yeah, Chris is upset. When is Chris not upset, though? You know what I mean?
Bonjour or bonjour no. How you doing? Hope you.
Oh, Malone. Oh, Malone. Todd speaks like a man who has less than 11.2% Italian in him.
Doing well. Guys, this is an open panel tonight. What's up, Mr. Mimsy? It's an open panel tonight.
Is it really? Fuck. I would not have started this if I had any idea it was going to be. Sorry, I'm listening to it. Yeah, you can't hear it. It's all right. It's not bothering you guys that much, right? Not bothering fucking Tom Donovan enough. Ammo drop, motherfuckers. Ammo drop. That's how you call it. That's how you call in close air support. There was no cast around, so we had to. Tom Donovan. Coming in muy caliente con 5.56, motherfuckers. Savage Saint sounds like a Protestant perfume. You de Prod. And they're making fun, and they're making a fortune off the Lebanese. Fink and Tuttle investigate Rico motherfucking pending. Where did he go? Where did Finkel go?
Yeah, Carl, you stupid, retarded motherfucker.
I don't know that guy knows I'm doing a show. He got to stop when I did it.
Fucking anti-American piece of shit.
He just walked by. Tom Donovan. You know the rules, though. If you granted me the TV.
Tommy, you ain't getting your TV back. And fuck you.
We'll just say any coincidence that the story that I'm covering has anything to do with anybody in real life other than the subjects that are being covered.
I hate that he put the zero foxtrot sticker on his mic. God damn it. I hate that he likes that brand. I like that brand. Makes me literally not want to buy it. What was I going to say? Oh yeah. So so according to Todd, what they're about to watch is a guy who murdered his wife. It's the interrogation of a guy who murdered his wife, who happened to also say he had been in the shower. And because of that, it's the same as Rabbit. Oh, but we're not talking about Rabbit. Oh, but they talk about Rabbit. Peace Dynamo coming muy caliente también. Con 7.7. Motherfucking 7. Man, I don't say 7. I don't have to say 7. I had to think about what 7 was for a second. In Espanol. Be blessed. Laugh at Todd more. I motherfucking agree.
Dude, I'm loving it, bruh. I'm trying to give you guys a place to come.
I'm opposed to dildos.
You're goddamn right. You know what? We're gonna let the big dog eat on this because she's a goddamn Second Amendment loving American. She is actually, and I appreciate that. That's gotta let that big dog eat. Thank you, peace. Thank you. Okay.
It's just a coincidence. It's not intentional whatsoever. This is not meant to alarm, harass, or annoy anyone. This is meant to just kind of cover a very interesting story. Very, very interesting story. All right, I got it set to all messages.
Dude, how have you been?
I'm feeling really a little
and 1,000 today
myself. Been very what's the word? Off kilter.
Hoosiers love Amber, man. They do, don't they? Fucking Hoosiers got a thing for her.
Or I don't know. Taste buds are all off lately. I don't know what's going on, but something weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I had some.
So,
fuck you.
Again, this was a viewer suggestion. Let me see if it's working. Okay.
Spoiler alert, I think I took it out, but the viewer was Mimsy. So Mimsy is feeding GS videos of interrogations that he feels are similar to Rabbits. But they're trying to do this thing. It's hilarious. I don't know why they think everybody is as stupid as they are. I don't know if they think they're fooling somebody or what is happening. But they're like, it has everything. It's just like some case we know, but it has nothing to do with any case that we know.
It is. This is a viewer suggestion. That viewer can either claim it or stay anonymous. That's completely.
I clipped this. So I got this down. I got that 3-hour stream down about 45. I didn't do the whole thing. We're just watching the first part because we got 2 hours. It's going to take us an hour to get
up to that viewer. But hello out there, viewer. But this is a really interesting premise.
I love the fuck out of cookies.
See if you've heard of it or not, or if you know anything about this particular scenario. So this says, hold on, why can't it says killer husband realizes his wife recorded her own murder. I probably shouldn't be saying those words, but
yeah, I'm not watching who it is. Are you talking about Chris? Just ignore him. Fucking idiot. Tiffany, I don't know why you put up with that dude, but whatever.
So basically, it has to do with guns and showers, which is kind of interesting. That's the TLDR really, but we'll see how this unfolds here shortly. It's a cricket term.
Look at that fucking hair. God damn it. I can zoom in, but I can't zoom the camera in. His hair, if you can zoom in. Oh, you know what I could do? I could take a picture. It needs to be shown. It is fucking hilarious. And is he dyeing it? What is going on with it? Let me see.
Okay, Hank. All right, fair enough. Do you have anything you want? Are you familiar with this? Do you want to opine about any of this, or you want to just kind of react?
Well, I mean,
well, let's see if we get into it. I don't know if Steve is even available. I did let him know that I will be doing a show tonight. I did let a few other people know. Some folks are making dinner, cooking dinner, listening, and whatnot. There are some new developments. I've gotten a little bit of information on some particular people's whereabouts, and we're going to continue to poke around on a few things to find where to.
So he's talking about people in Florida, and he's talking about Rabbit because they believe Rabbit is on the run. I don't know if he is. I don't care. I really, believe me when I say this, I don't know or care. I think it's fun to watch these dudes care about it. But then he's like, oh, well, how far is it from here to Tallahassee to this place? And it's like, come on, man. Everybody knows what the fuck you're doing. Everybody knows. Okay, hold on. Let me move that. Look at that haircut. Why would you? God, that Ozempic is those GLP-1s, whatever he's taking are getting him. Is he dyeing his hair? Either way, why the fuck would you cut your hair like that? All right, back to this.
And litigation precisely. Things are moving. We'll just put it that way. Things are moving in an interesting. I love.
Chris, I have no opinion on that. I don't even know anything about it.
I'm getting rumors.
Also, it's really strange that you would even bring that up because of your very close association and friendship with that convicted pedophile. It's weird, Chris.
I'm getting rumors that there's a particular organization, allegedly, I guess it was charitable. Like maybe it's not a charitable organization anymore. Maybe, I don't know if it's still a 501c3, but it has a particular logo, Savage Saints, in which a particular person claims that they may or may not be the person behind certain.
I haven't even begun to stick a microscope up your asses.
Is the attempted argument, I guess. But we're just going to say that it's been brought to my attention that paid and volunteer employees of said organization seem to be having a harassment campaign in which their content is almost solely aimed at trying to go after my reputation, accusing me of spurious, felonious, and maligning aspects. You name it. It's
Of course, it's been done to him. Chris, I don't know how in the fuck you found a bigger victim than you, but you did. And you befriended him. It's amazing. It's amazing to watch these retards like Chris and Todd and Finkel. I mean, let's be honest. Poofta will fucking agree with literally anything. Who cares what that guy thinks? Because he'll agree with anything. He has no stance on anything unless it's the same stance as GS. But it's amazing to watch these guys think there's something and then like operate in this YouTube world like it matters. I don't know. It's all fucking fun and interesting to me.
Being done. So it's been brought to my attention that perhaps that there may be remedy for this.
Yeah.
Not civil, but criminal. So I am looking into my options to get an affidavit with times and links and evidence. And I think it's time to listen. If you want your whole channel to be about harassing and alarming a person online over and over again in a repeated way.
Oh my God, Todd. God damn it, Todd. Chris, where are you at here? Tiffany, Chris, you two keep giving Todd advice. Keep giving him advice. It's amazing that he believes you fucking idiots. But he does.
I think that there could be a negative repercussion.
And then because Freeman Press has more credibility, he sees Freeman Press feeding him shit, and then that gasses him up. GT has a bit more credibility, maybe not a ton, but he's got a bit more credibility than Todd. So he sees Freeman and GT fucking gassing him up, and then Chris and Tiffany love to manipulate morons and sex offenders, and so they're, with Todd, they're pimp level mind fucking Todd. It's fantastic. This is fantastic. The only psyop being run on Todd are by the people closest to him. and he can't figure it out.
Question to that, both to your YouTube career as well as to perhaps real world. Again, I'm not going to sit here and get all verklempt about it and faint on my Victorian fainting couch.
No, you're just going to go run to the authorities. I've said it over and over again. I don't specifically agree with, which is me trying to couch. I don't agree with what Rabbit did. I don't agree with the protective order. I don't. But same as I've said about GT, same as I'm saying about Rabbit, when people operate the way these guys aren't coming to me for recommendation, for advice, or for any kind of validation. So just commenting. My opinion on how they operate doesn't matter. I personally wouldn't have done it, but Todd,
I'm going to handle it. I'm going to handle it in the courts, and I'm going to let the state pursue charges if it's
really,
if it's valid and worthy. In a few aspects, actually, because there are other people that are doing things, especially underneath the current, behind the scenes, and weaponizing other YouTube assets against yours truly and other people like Finkel, Mimsy are being.
Who's targeting Mimsy? Nobody who is even involved. Obviously, nobody in the real world, but nobody even involved in this YouTube shit gives a fuck what Poofta says.
Being attacked as well.
By the way, they call me the new Kaiser channel. Poofta fucking supported the shit out of Kaiser through thick and thin. Again, whatever. People come to the realizations when they do, but
wife, my kids, you name it. It's definitely a whole ass campaign. Now here's the
against Todd.
It's not lost on me that there's a little bit of blood sport when you're on YouTube. That's part of it. It's part of the YouTube streets. It crosses the line when it becomes a crime.
Chris, stop talking in the third person, dude. We get it. Everybody knows it's you. Stop talking in the third person. I'm gonna block this I'm gonna block this fucking one too, dude. Come on, man.
When it becomes a crime, and
Get annoying with it.
have I, in some meaningful way, I started off supporting Chris and Tiffany, and I wasn't really fond of Kaiser for it. I used to make fun of JJ, although I didn't really have.
No, he didn't. We watched the videos. No, he didn't. He called them losers and whatever.
Any real reason to dislike the man. I kind of made fun of the way that he would say certain words, and the fact that he just looked like he was angry all the time.
Yeah, and using government resources to look up fucking people on YouTube that he didn't like and that he wanted to shut up. Yeah, just like that. Just like, little things. Like him live streaming with a dude who he knew had 5 open felonies. All because he hates Chris Ryder. All because JJ hates Chris Ryder. That's what I'm saying. It's all doofus on doofus crime.
And I found out later.
That's why it's so fucking funny.
But, I was kind of not so nice to Kaiser in particular. And I don't know that I really attacked any of his crew, so to speak. But I was pretty critical, and I was very supportive of Chris. And then I started to have questions in regards to Chris. And a lot of people were sending me emails that said,
Chris, come on, dude. You know who else made people wear flair? The Nazis.
Questions and concerns.
You guys know that movie?
Looks like my thing stopped working. Okay, so I'm not getting. There we go. Okay. What's up, Sunshine No Range or Transparency?
Like nonstop. It's amazing. Chris has found a way to talk about himself through another person talking about him. Chris, you and Todd love talking about yourselves incessantly. You particularly. It is impressive for the wrong reasons.
Let's see. Oh, here comes some of the trolls.
No, it wasn't waiting. No, waiting. It was Office Space.
I'm not going to give him a shout out. I'll let him
Close
start.
though. He was talking to Jennifer Aniston about the flare. Oh, am I supposed to wear more than 10 pieces of flare? No, you're supposed to want to wear more. Oh, okay.
So then I started asking questions.
Great,
of Chris and
Richard. Great poll. He's trying to be Ricky Henderson. Great poll. If you guys know Ricky Henderson, he talked about himself in the third person. One of the best baseball players ever.
Less Tiffany, but way more Chris. And and then I kind of was on.
Chris, Tiffany, why can't you get your goddamn boyfriend to interact the way you do?
On my own, getting attacked from all sides again, like I am currently.
Yes, you do.
My own, but I'm getting attacked from kind of all sides right now, which is fine. I mean, that's part of being on the YouTube streets.
Is it fine, or are you going to take people to court? Which is it, Todd? Is it fine or is it not?
And then I started to, I guess, ask questions. And
little homie seems pretty serious about that.
It seemed like the Kaiser camp was willing to open up its doors a little bit for me, if that makes any sense. Here we go. We got a question, I guess. Is Todd the only that has to pay back JJ? That's a great question. Well, the allegations or the claims are that debts were already paid back. That debts were already paid back. So, and by the way, if you see something in the chat worth commenting on, please.
Wait, what? Again, all of this is stupid. JJ gave you $3,000. I don't know. I've heard a scenario when someone said, I thought it was a gift. I didn't know I had to pay it back. I've heard that before. So maybe you were confused. You don't seem confused. You gave him $500. You gave him part of it back, knowing full well you have to pay him back. That's why you paid him back. So I'm doing a podcast, by the way, so I'm not a crazy person. Oh, no, you're good. I was like, this guy probably thinks I'm a fucking nut job. So Todd understands the fucking dynamic. I gave you $3,000. If Todd didn't think he had to pay the $3,000 back, why did he even give him $500 back? burying a body down there.
Please let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to get, if I respond to the chat, we're going to just spin in circles for a little while.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, thank you. So the interesting thing is so then I started being more critical of Chris and making videos about Chris and going to the Chris's, court things, not necessarily as a friend, but I was there to,
and forget Salacious. I don't mean this just forget court. It's like, you understand as a rational person, you're just like, well, if you didn't think you had to pay it back, why did you pay some of it back? Like, I can understand. I can see if a misunderstanding of whether it's a gift or not. Like in this case, I could see that, but that's not what he's saying. There was no confusion. He paid part of it back because he knew he had to pay him back.
Observe and report.
What channel?
And then slowly it kind of lowered the guard of some of the
Listen to me. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Kaiser crew. Most of
oh my God. I ran into a dude I was in Iraq with at Mama Campese's. Not that's Mama's now, just Mama's on the Hill. I was out to dinner with my parents and my kids. It was our last the St. Louis meal. Anyway, so we were down on the hill and I didn't recognize him at first. It took me a second. I feel bad. So Sean, if you're watching, sorry, it took me a second. And I was like, oh, and I was like, he's like, I saw you from over there. I'm like, God, I'm surprised you recognize me. It was really funny because they used to fuck with him. They called him the fat kid. And I was like, and now that's me. And now I'm the fat kid. I hope he comes on. It was really cool though. It was cool to see him, and my dad. When people come up to you and say hello to you at the table, it's like a thing that makes my dad proud. I've seen people do it to him. And so it was cool. It was just a cool little thing. I mean, he wasn't coming up there in that way. Like, oh, Steph Gennari, I'm paying my respects. No. He's like, oh, hey, what's up? It was cool though. It was cool, man.
Still didn't trust me, and it's obvious now that they were still holding evidence against me in order to use in case they needed to try to destroy me. And
who wants to destroy you?
MBK was the keeper of those records, apparently. I'm not sure exactly who bankrolled and facilitated all those terabytes worth of data that are being saved, and I don't know if they're on some kind of a weird monthly salary to be ready to record anyone who might be considered an enemy to Meade County or JJ Scarborough.
I haven't even begun to stick a microscope up your asses
with my name on it. So, I started taking shots at Chris Ryder and Tiffany Napier a little bit
funnier. You definitely, you were close, Chris. You got the mind. You were thinking in the right direction for a funny roast, but you don't make it funny though, That chick you fuck, she makes it funny.
Chris, and then suddenly things started to open up. I went to the ethics hearing. I was well received. I was warmly received. I noticed that JJ Scarborough has a lot of support. A lot of the people that showed up were there to support JJ Scarborough. Very few people were there against him. That was my reporting at the time. I maintain that just because JJ's fucking running his cock holster about me behind the scenes doesn't mean that I'm gonna change my story. I reported it factually. So then we have a situation where I looked at the ethics hearing, and I kind of came to the conclusion that the other guy, the losing jailer, was sour grapes, and I did agree with that. I thought I became a fan of JJ and Amber based on what I heard.
Think about this is so insightful into how this dude thinks. A fan of JJ and Amber, and I know he'll probably be like, "Oh, I just meant it," blah blah blah. But he doesn't, because he doesn't have. What's interesting with Todd, Chris does this too. Basically, dumb people who are terminally online, they have no idea how to have nuance in a relationship. Like that, there's stages. Not everybody has to either be your best friend in the world or your mortal enemy. And that's the way these guys often see this. Todd, definitely.
Based on my own understanding of things. Yeah. people make mistakes. Ethics were violated, but it was like a weird gray area, and that was my interpretation. And I maintain that. So
it was a weird gray area. They found him guilty. They chose not to punish him for whatever reason, but they found him guilty of violating Kentucky ethics. It wasn't some gray area. He met Amber when they started working there. They began fucking. Just so happened he gave her over a 30% raise after they found out she was pregnant. He didn't tell the fiscal court. There's no gray area.
Then time went on. And then a relationship grew, and I have to admit, I would be a liar if I didn't say that JJ Scarborough, I believe, gave way more than I felt like he asked for. Now a lot of people think
no. The one I'm talking about, Chris, is she was getting raises that were higher than the average around there, but specifically the summer after they found out she was pregnant, he gave her that year. If you go look at it, everything else is whatever. It may be total, but not on that month. It's like 30. It's noticeable. It is noticeable. It's not nothing. It is fucking noticeable, but it's not 136. It was like 30 something.
I think that I was being used by JJ to go after his enemies. I don't feel like I was. I don't necessarily feel like I was, because I'm not wanting to be used by people. I mean,
that is interesting. This is what I'm saying. Your research is great. Fun fact, at the time, the commission wasn't allowed to give reprimands. They added that to the ordinance afterwards. That's right. Yeah. Because they couldn't, it was up to the court, and then the court could give them up to something. I don't know. But either way, they didn't for whatever reason. And then they reelected him. So, I don't know. What the fuck do I know? Literally nothing.
It can happen. You can get duped. But I don't usually do things that I don't want to do. Does that make sense, Mimsy?
Yes, it does. Yeah.
So I'm not like Kaiser, where you can't give me a script that I'm going to read verbatim and just run with it like an idiot. Which I believe Kaiser did, which I believe Killamilla does, which I believe DirectD did, which I believe to a lesser extent Boot Blocks Cam does or did. Maybe KFAR and KDZ are going to be in the loop.
Yes, Todd. You have uncovered. God damn it, everybody. He's uncovered the conspiracy.
I'm trying to give you guys a place to come.
It's going to get hotter. Cracker.
Man, I checked in on Israel Free Nation, by the way. That guy. I checked in on him last night. He is boring. You're not going to believe this. He's a victim.
Doc Leno would literally
Kelly,
suck
what's
the
up, man?
chrome off a trailer hitch if it got him like one more viewer. So that said, when I see things that were sent to me that I myself either put out partially or did not put out at all, when I hear these things being verbatim said by other people, like Killamilla especially, because Killamilla would usually come on after me. I usually go 9 to 11, 11:30. Killa would get on. I'd send all my crowd to him, and he'd be saying the same thing.
What does this have to do with JJ gave you $3,000? You both understood that it would be paid back. That is provable, anecdote is the wrong word, but it's provable by you gave him some of the money back. And you keep saying, well, I would pay him back if he just sent me his Venmo, but he won't send me his Venmo. So you understand you have to pay the money back. That was the agreement. I don't, whatever. If JJ gets screwed on this, sucks for JJ. It's not that. It's hilarious to watch this. You borrowed $3,000. If you don't want to pay it back, truly, if he wouldn't have said anything, I didn't hear it. Of course, I'm not really Is that like something that people are talking about? Were people talking about? I've been saying JJ gave him money. I knew JJ gave him money a while ago. But but did anybody know for real?
Things that I had just received in a text message earlier that evening.
Yes, he was. Nope. You're wrong on this, Joe. He 100% was. Technically, the fiscal court approves it, but he didn't tell the fiscal court. He didn't report any of this to the fiscal court. He just gave the raises. So technically, yes. Did they just approve? They just rubber stamp approve it? They did. But the fiscal court is on record in video. Freeman Press has it where they're showing they did not authorize it. They did not know they were authorizing that. That's all.
Before my show even started. And so I'm like, so when Killamilla sits there and says there is no group.
I will say this. I'm honestly not trying to relitigate the JJ thing. He won re-election. As far as I'm not. We went over his ethics thing and we went over his shooting thing, both of which I thought were interesting and of interest. And then Master and I went over the shooting thing, right? And to get a cop's perspective of that shooting. I don't know. I mean, in my mind, it's the critical point, I believe, was the elevated category that she was moved into, not the salary. Nobody knows how she got an elevated category.
There's no group effort. There's no conspiracy or group effort or whatever you want to call it. Yes, there is.
If you guys want to, this is why I'm saying. This is why I'm trying to tell Freeman I don't have beef. I just disagree with your analysis on this other shit. That's off. But go to Freeman Press. If you are interested in the JJ Ethics Committee and you want a deep dive on that shit, go to Freeman Press X. He's got it all up there. If you are interested in the JJ side of things, go to Freeman Press X. He has a lot, and they're very digestible videos. And like I said before all of this, he shows his work so you can repeat his work.
You fucking know it. And anyone with a monicum of fucking integrity knows it too.
Oh, wait a second.
Send all my crowd to him, and he'd be saying the same things that I had just received in a text message earlier.
I didn't say boring. I did say dry. I didn't say dry. I didn't mean it as I just meant it as like, I was trying to think of the word clinical. Was a better, but I said dry. Put a little butter on toast. I don't know. There you go.
That evening, before my show even started. And so I'm like, so when Killamilla sits there and says there is no group effort, there's no conspiracy or group effort or whatever you want to call it. Yes, there is, Killa. You fucking know it. And anyone with a monicum of fucking integrity knows it too.
That there's a group effort. Todd, you're just the lol cow du jour. That's it, man. That's it. There's nobody's trying to fucking ruin your reputation. I mean, maybe there are some people within this little thing that really fucking dislike you, whatever. Todd, you're just the lol cow du jour. There's no coordination. People are probably pissed at me how I don't answer emails or anything. There's no coordination. What people saw was, oh, Todd is hilarious. Todd spazzes the fuck out. Todd gets drunk and makes physical threats once a week. He's slowed down. He's admittedly slowed down a bit on it, on the physical threat shit. But there for a while, man. Then he accused a dude of murder. Not just murder, but necrophilia. Not just murder and necrophilia, but killing dogs. Not just murder, necrophilia, and killing dogs, but of poisoning her to force a miscarriage. Todd and Finkel and all the rest of the fucking meth head crew over there pushed that, screamed it until the fucking TPO.
So
I know.
So I became
sorry. So my point was this, Todd, you say bananas ass shit. And then anything anybody sends to you privately is going to be said. People are watching for the train wreck, dude. That's what the fuck they're watching for. They're watching to laugh at you, and you have some kind of sustainability. I don't understand. It's crazy. And if you had talent, you probably could make something of yourself. But you get so bogged down in this JV shit that you feel you have to win every fight because you're super insecure. It's YouTube. And now because of that, you got yourself a fucking TPO. Do I agree with it? No, I think it's a stretch, but whatever. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm not a judge. I'm not even smart. But I'm just saying.
So then I started to ask questions of JJ because I heard JJ
take advice from fucking losers? Fuck that.
JJ came up on the panel.
What is
and
going
we were
on?
talking. Steve was going ham on Jeff about something, right? And then JJ kind of came on and, you know, did what he does as a good politician, and he's polite and he's respectful. And he basically kind of threw out something that surprised us all. You know, we should be nice to Jeff over at Hill Pirate Studios. And I know for some of you, this is a little bit on the redundant side. But for some of you that don't.
God damn it. When he does the idea and some of yous, it's all a put on. It is such all a put on. It's so funny. He thinks it gives him fucking street, like New England street cred. It's the fucking most hilarious. Everything about Todd is a put on. Todd, this is all ridiculous. JJ gave you $3,000. He expected you to pay him back. There was not confusion about that because you paid him back part of it. You paid him back $500, right? So there's no confusion. You understood the dynamic of what was going on. And now, because you don't want to pay it back, you're claiming it's because he hasn't given you his Venmo and now he's corrupt. This is why this is fucking Doofus Crest. This is why it's all Doofus Crest. It just, they can't stop the Doofus on Doofus crime.
Kind of know the lore from
what better fucking reality, honest to God, what better reality TV is going? What better reality TV? We're on season like 4, right? Or 5. We had a cliffhanger. Billy Barthel got a felony stalking charge on him from Chris Ryder, which, by the way, me and Matt Sargent went over. And Matt Sargent retired was like, it's a stupid fucking thing, but it meets the criteria or the elements, rather, I guess is the right verbiage, right? Matt Sargent was like, it's dumb, but it meets the elements required, blah, blah, blah. So we ended with that. And then Rabbit gets 5. It's stemmed from a previous thing, but 5 new charges dropped apparently of him fighting cops. Really hilarious that Todd calls that dude a pussy. I don't know. I think if you were fighting 5 cops, I wouldn't call you smart. I wouldn't call it a good idea, but I also wouldn't call that dude a pussy. You know, like that's not a pussy move. It's a dumb move, but it's not a pussy move. I mean, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. And now 2 of these dudes, well, no, just Todd, has a TPO on him because he called one of these guys a murderer.
Start to finish, and this
murder
is a version of it. So we were a little surprised by that.
Chris, yes. Come on, dude. Yeah. That was dumb.
Considering the fact that
I also think it was all Doofus on Doofus crime. So what do you say about that?
A lot of people didn't know, but JJ Scarborough had personally texted me, if I continue to allow people on my chat to call Amber Brown a whore, then he's going to remove his support from my channel. Now, the irony,
right? I don't know. Does that not make sense? There is zero love lost between Amber, JJ, and me. I'm sure I have said some shit, and I mean it.
irony is, for all intents,
I don't know why I stopped. I lost the train of thought. Kind of it. I was like, where was I going with this again? It was kind of like the dumb thing. Hold on.
but a lot of people didn't know, but
Oh. But if you started, I don't know, but if you're calling his girlfriend that he lives with, it doesn't matter. If you're calling his girlfriend a whore or letting people do that, yeah, I would be like, hey, man, just to let you know, I'd be on your channel, but I can't deal with that chat. And I'm not cool with that. Is that really out of line? God, I hate that he makes me defend JJ. Say la, motherfuckers.
JJ Scarborough had personally texted me, if I continue to allow people on my chat to call Amber Brown a whore, then he's going to remove his support from my channel. Now, the irony is, for all intents and purposes, he kind of had already removed his support directly from my channel. I hadn't really seen him in the chat.
Fuck.
At all. So it was kind of weird. And the other thing too is I remember having,
Chris, do you just have you just fucking memory hold the last 3.5 years? Have you? Who has said more about JJ than me?
a conversation with my wife going, well, that kind of came out of an aggro left fucking field.
I wouldn't have that motherfucker.
And you know, I'm not really a big fan of being fucking threatened. In a sense, but I mean, listen, you can have your boundaries, bro, but listen,
what are you gonna do?
I don't approve of it.
What's up, Aaron?
You know, I don't think Amber
I'm opposed to dildos.
I don't have any dislike for Amber, other than I'm a little concerned about the fact that she's supporting people that are directly attacking my family, put my family and even my dead father and everything like that.
They're putting your dead father in danger of what? Of digging him up and like throwing him at you? Who cares what they say? Is it bad form? Would you accept that in real life? No, but Jesus Christ, so what? It's the internet. Who cares? By the way, Todd did a whole summer of, my mom was Irish German, by the way. She wasn't Jewish, but he was like, he would do but he knew my mom passed away when I was young. And so because of that, Todd was like, would do what he thought was my mom's voice, being like, why don't you call me? Is it because I'm dead? Like, it was all fucked up. I mean, it was like, whatever. But Todd, what are you talking about?
You know, I'm not happy about it, but that's free.
You're not happy about it. It's the same. It's literally the shit that you do. It's literally, look, I have used his adoption as a cudgel. And I don't, but years, it's been a long time, but I've done it, not proud of it and not happy with it and publicly said so. So it's not something he could control, right? There's plenty of shit to fucking laugh at him for shit that he can control. His whole life, minus that part, right? But Todd, let's not fucking pretend like you don't dead people's fucking dead parents or something. Come on.
Freedom, baby. Freedom's messy. So then he sends me that message and I'm a little kind of like dumbfounded. My wife looked at me and she goes, they say far worse about me and I'm not freaking the fuck out about it.
Yeah, she just called you a pussy right there, Todd. By the way, Morning Piss was a 17-year-old fucking high school girl that in your 20s you groomed.
I mean, she didn't say it exactly like that, but you know what I mean? It's like, what? Well, I'm supposed to like hyper protect Amber? And meanwhile, my wife it's like open season on my wife.
No, Chris, I'm telling you right now, dude, I'm going to block this account. You can come in under another, we're going to be forced to come in another one. No, this is annoying people. You annoy people. This isn't making the show interesting. I mean, it's my fault because I keep responding, but no, you don't make the show interesting, Chris. You're annoying as fuck.
Like
you don't make any fucking good points. You don't have any fucking gotcha shit. You're dumb as a motherfucking rock. I have said what I think JJ is doing to you is wrong. And I think it is fucking using the levers of power to go against somebody that he doesn't like. I've said that from day one, Chris. But you have the uncanny ability to make every single person you say 2 words to dislike you. And you can't even see when somebody's like, I'm not sticking up for you, but you can't even see that because you're too self-involved. And you think for whatever reason, I mean, it's because you're dumb and poor. Like, you think everybody's against you, and they're just not. They're just not.
You don't seem to care what they're saying about my wife. You don't seem to be very upset about that, or well, you claim to be. But I really think JJ was behind a lot of the attacks on my family in the end. I think JJ was the person that knew.
Also, I have opposition in here. Like I said, people do not agree with me. Hardly ever. To include, I mean, my chat, right? In real life, they probably don't either. They just don't say it to my face. No, I have opposition in here all the time. There's a ton of people in here. Chris, do you know why that is? Because I don't talk about myself incessantly, man.
Background information, things that I'd kind of let my guard down with him, things that I told him. And I know it's JJ because he was the only one that would know some of these things. So it's clear to me that JJ wants war. And I think I'm inclined to give it to him. Not physically, but...
JJ wants war. No, dude, he wants his $2,500. He wants his $2,500 fucking dollars. JJ wants war. Stop acting like Todd. You had the chance to go to war. You physically went to a war zone and didn't leave a major fob. Why do you constantly think everybody wants to go to war with you? I just don't get it. You could have scratched that itch. If you wanted to get your gun on, if you wanted to show how brave and fucking big of a warrior you were, you had your chance. You were a malingerer who stayed on the fob. And then now you get on YouTube and you want to like, JJ wants to go to war. And I know what war is, man. It's not pretty, babe.
I don't know. Perhaps court of public opinion on the YouTube streets. He's already definitely, greased some palms, I'm guessing, and asked for some favors and, shook some babies and kissed some hands. Or I don't know. I get those confused. Sometimes I'm not sure what order you're supposed to.
Fucking anti-American piece of shit.
AJ has said, all right, fuck this motherfucker. And as I've said, there's been dominoes falling in a slow, cascading way ever since JJ Scarborough came up on the panel and said he wanted to give an olive branch to Jeff.
Yeah, except for I didn't even think of high school wasn't even this dramatic for me. High school was never in my life have I been around this many fucking hens. But here I am. Being a hen my fucking self, I guess. I don't know.
Now, keep in mind, he said he would remove support from my channel if I continue to let people in my chat call Amber Brown a whore, which I didn't see that happening. In my defense, and I think Jeff has said far worse about JJ's family, JJ's situation, JJ's professional career. So when JJ is trying to show grace to somebody like Meth Mouth Jeff, who attacks my family constantly attacks.
You said you were going to kill. You said you were going to execute his dogs and put his kids in foster care. Todd.
JJ's family constantly.
Believe me, I'm not defending a dude who shits on me. I'm tired of doing that. I'm done with it. But for fuck's sake, dude, you threatened to kill his fucking dogs. And you had a fantasy of violence about it, and you said it publicly.
We thought it was a little weird. And right around that time was the time where I really started to look at Killa a little bit different, because I'd asked him on multiple occasions, Killamilla, why do you keep sending me these messages and stuff? Like, what? I don't want this stuff, dude. I don't need to see this. I get that you think it's funny or cute or whatever, and you're trying to share it with me but I think you're just trying to get me all worked up, Killa. I think you're just trying to get a rise out of me.
Fuck, I'm wrong.
Sending me like Spider Dog's little AI retarded stuff, stuff from Hill Pirate Studio where they're attacking me or my family. He wasn't doing it because he was looking out for me. He was doing it because he was a Hill Pirate Studio sycophant. He always was, and he always was going to be.
Todd, I hate to tell you this, man, but dudes don't think in these terms, man. I just literally don't think in these fucking terms. I've only met over dramatic YouTube people think in these terms for real. It's not even masculine versus feminine energy. I mean, my inclination, but unlike Todd, I worked mostly with dudes, almost exclusively. And clip it. God damn it, I did it to myself.
Why are you gay?
So around that time, there was a court date that Chris Ryder missed. He didn't even show up to it, and I remember MBK had driven up.
Fair.
I don't know if Anya Meadows was there or not. But JJ was standing out front. It was Anya.
As soon as I fucking said it, I was like, God damn it. And then I lost my train. I was like, man, fuck. There's no rest for the wicked. Yeah, no rest for the wicked around here.
I was some female.
We're at 3 hours.
It was Barbie and MBK. I don't freaking know. Maybe it wasn't.
Oh my God, we got a bunch of this.
But I know MBK and I were having a conversation, and I know that JJ Scarborough was right there when we were having it. And I said, yeah, I'm thinking about cutting Killamilla loose, because at the time not only was I supporting his channel, as soon as he got monetized, he was the only recurring membership that I'd purchased. Because I wanted to support him. He was on my panel a lot. He was there trying to, build up my channel. At least I thought he was.
Again, this could have been said very simply. JJ gave you $3,000. He expected you to pay him back. That was understood. There wasn't a misunderstanding because you paid him back $500 already. So you understood what the dynamic was and the relationship and the agreement was. What is all this other shit? Who cares? Why are you giving? I mean, by the way, I'm very glad he is. I'm very glad he's giving us this, because what the fuck? Because it's glorious Doofus crust. That video earlier today from Finkel, this is from Todd 2 nights ago. Yes, 2 nights ago. And then Finkel this morning. What in the fuck? These are real adult dudes. Like, not young adult, like 60. Todd's 57. Finkel is 61. These dudes think about let's put this in perspective. Master Sergeant Retired is 67 years old. He races motorcycles, even podiums. I heard I gave a call in. I knew a guy. I said, hey, do something special for the old man. I didn't think they were going to put him on, give him first place. You're welcome. No, but for real, it's so, it just, please keep thinking in these terms. Please do. Please keep saying it. Please keep showing it. It is nonstop. It is nonstop goddamn Doofus crest, and it's great goddamn fucking entertainment.
Shut up and sit down, you big bald fuck.
Fucking anti-American piece of shit.
By the way, go check out his video of him racing. I was driving. I was watching it live. I couldn't chat. And I was on a 70 mile an hour. So I was already doing, 80, whatever. And I'm watching him. I'm like trying to not so much watch the video, but it's hard not to watch him flying. I was fucking flying. I'm like, phoom, phoom. I'm like, oh shit. I'm going way too fast. Way too fast.
And I said, I think I'm done with him. I think he's, he keeps doing fuck shit for Hill Pirate Studios, and I really think he's kind of working with him. And MBK said, yeah, I'm really getting tired of, people, taking my videos, asking for my videos, and I don't get nothing out of it. They're benefiting from it, but I don't see nothing of it. And it costs a lot of money and my time to go through these videos and find this stuff for him. You've heard him whine about this on many occasions. Oh, look what I did for you, GS. I ain't gonna do it for you. I ain't gonna go pour through all these videos anymore, trying to find what you're looking for anymore, GS. And I said to him, I was like, well, do you have like a PayPal or something? I said, I don't really carry cash.
Yeah. Imagine that. Imagine somebody who's recording all of this, and then Todd, who can't do his own work, is like, can you look this up? Hey, MBK, do you have a couple of hours to spend scrubbing to look for this thing that I don't know where it's at? There you go. 388 Racing. Sorry, I was just about to ask you. I just was on your channel, on your main channel. I was like, where'd it go? 388 Squid Game Death. All right, 388 Racing. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Oh yeah. Listen, I'm just gonna give you the whole. I'm just gonna give you the link to the whole deal, because I was gonna just put it to the video from his live from yesterday, but you got to watch it on the racing. Is that's not gonna work? Sorry, shit. Share channel. Copy. Sorry. It's fucking worth it to check it out. But my point is, you gotta have a life. I mean, I won't. I hate that. All right. To piggyback off of what Top just said, I'm not gonna do that. But you got to get out and you got to interact with people, man. Todd, people don't think in the way that you're thinking. I mean, GT's kind of getting in there. Freeman Press, I'm not gonna, but there's a little bit of like pull away from the thing you're looking at, because it's very easy. Again, talking from experience, not from holier than thou, you can get really sucked in on the thing. You start thinking this way, and people are not. There is no goddamn conspiracy. I am not in cahoots with a bunch of 30 fucking early 30s dudes. I'm glad they're around. I watch their shit. We're not in a conspiracy to what? To destroy Todd for 92 views. Thank you very much. We're just shy of 3 hours. We got 92 good goddamn motherfuckers. But you think I'm getting into a criminal conspiracy for 92 views? Come on.
Oh my holy crap. Surveillance does. I hate those.
Eat a dick, midget fuck.
Okay. I won't. But I guess it's just because you can see somebody smart and good get pulled into it. I guess it was my point. Like I was saying with the Iranian, I thought I fucking uncovered. I was like, oh my God, I uncovered the whole clandestine network of the fucking IRGC in my area. Nope, not at all. Got two dudes.
With me or anything like that, but I can.
I guess that was my
like 25.
I will not
just to help out. Say, hey man, I appreciate it. Oh no, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. Okay, well, then stop bitching about no fucking money. Then you know what I'm saying in my mind. So he basically said he was done with Killa too. But I guess the weird thing is he goes and tells Killa that I was talking shit about Killa, and doesn't admit the fact that he agreed with me and thought Killa was taking advantage of some situations and didn't trust Killa either.
What situations is Killa taking advantage? The only person that seems to be taking advantage of other people is you, Todd. JJ gave you $3,000. You paid back 500 of it, and now you're aggressively refusing to pay it back because now he's corrupt. Finkel, you're the only one, Todd, that is taking advantage of people. Finkel has lost his mind. You're taking advantage. It's the same way as Finkel's taking advantage of a woman who's married to a different dude, but because she's in a very vulnerable emotional space, it's okay for Finkel to fuck her. These dudes prey on weakness like that. They don't look for just one vulnerability. They look for somebody who is very vulnerable.
To MBK, unless he was lying to me, like he allegedly lied after the campfire. Because what I knew that happened after I went to bed came out of his mouth. So long story short.
So in other words, you were blackout drunk. He just said it. I didn't know what happened until I was told. You were blackout drunk and you were going to go get your gun. Let's not forget that.
Short. There's a lot of duplicity going on. And ever since that whole JJ Scarborough coming up on the panel, trying to show grace to Jeff, which normally I'd be okay with. But you want to talk about knocking me over with a feather. You want to talk about not having any clue. And then I started seeing collaborations. Mimsy, you remember this? Almost immediately, there were collaborations between Hill Pirate Studios, Killamilla, Boot Block Scam, and even KFAR and KDZ started getting into it.
I love the fuck out of cookies.
Weird part of it.
Yeah, I think it was shortly after that, wasn't it, that Beat had him on his panel.
I haven't even begun to stick a microscope up your asses.
Collaborations. That's a good word, Spider Dog. That's a good word. So it turns out that Spider Dog was the one that was asking for information about my wife, when we got married, stuff like that. That's weird, Spider Dog. That was you? You were trying to find out my marriage date and stuff? What would you need that for, Spider?
Todd, you go after his fucking brother who he takes care of. What are you fucking talking about? What do you think it's for? It's because you started in your early mid-20s after a rotation to Korea. You started dating a high school girl. What do you think, Todd? Why do you think?
Your dog? Well, I mean, that's more than just like normal, like, hey, what's your sign? Do you like long walks on the beach? That sounds like some opposition research there, buddy. Is that what that was, Spider Dog?
I know, Tom. I agree.
Okay. Are you sure, Spider Dog? Are you sure? Is that your final answer, Spider Dog? Because liars don't go to heaven, buddy. And I know you probably don't believe in God, but God knows about you, bud. You might want to repent on that one. Are you positive, Spider Dog, that you weren't asking information about my wife and our marriage and when we got married and stuff? Are you positive?
Fucking anti-American piece of shit.
They try to throw Tiffany under the bus by leaving her name unredacted. Yeah. Let the cope begin, by the way. What up, Mountain Pop in the house?
The chat is on fire today.
Even more.
Chat's on fucking fire. Thank you. The funny part. I know Chris is annoying, but whatever. It's my fault for not ignoring him. Fuck, even Tiffany came in fucking hot. Hilarious. Like, legitimately. You guys, I mean, honestly, other than Chris being fucking annoying as fuck, like, on fire.
And people are turning.
And fuck it, him being annoying as fuck is part of the fabric of all of this, right? It just is.
On one another like hyenas in a pool or piranhas. Who is the liability to whom? Meanwhile, divert and attack GS. Yes. Oh, it's going to get really good, by the way. Yes. Oh, no. I understand who posted it. Matter of fact, I just had a conversation with her. I'm not mad at her. At the time, we were opposition to each other. Yeah. we were opposition to each other, and I
what does that fucking mean? What does that legit mean? Todd, no one here. I mean, I shouldn't say no one. We got 99 good motherfuckers here. There's probably a few. I mean, this dude is straight mind fucking you for his own purposes. Pimp level mind. Chris Ryder, let's think about this. Chris Ryder, the dude down below here, is pimp level mind fucking Todd. Todd's like, can you publicly say I didn't stalk your child or Tiffany's child? No. And he's like, can you be my daddy, Chris? Can you be my daddy? I mean, it's insane.
I probably expected her to try to do whatever opposition research she could on me and Chris. So I'm not mad at them. I'm just I was curious.
But what opposition? My point is this. Chris is a fucking doofus. I ignore him. I didn't today. But generally, I just fucking who cares? Life doesn't care what Chris Ryder said. And so what he does is he's the guy who's like, hey, 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 Chris, what? Hey, 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 hey. Like, it's Chris, that's why nobody wants you around. Literally. There are people in here with a lot of competing fucking things, man. It's not that people just disagree with you, Chris, is that they dislike you. And I don't know why you can't see that. Like you're not a terrible person, but then you do terrible person shit.
Curious as to who my other quote unquote enemies were at the time.
And I'm sorry I hurt your feelings so much, but it's very clear that I did.
Might want that kind of information. It's a little stalkerish, if you ask me, Spider Dog. But you are a stalker after all, aren't you, Spider Dog? So it was a little weird because then like
as a reminder, we're 22 minutes into Todd explaining why he doesn't have to pay back the $3,000 to JJ.
Dominoes, the turncoats turn their coats. Just bang, 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 bang. And do you remember me saying, Mimsy, that I'm waiting for 3 more masks to get ripped off? Do you remember me saying that?
I mean, if you say that about everybody, you're eventually going to be right. Oh, my God, Todd.
Yes, yeah, that was a couple of months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So I'm just waiting. There's 3.
Mimsy, agree with me. Yes, GS. Damn it. I meant to stop that and be like, give multiple choice. What did Mimsy reply?
More masks. 2 were ripped off. And now I know for sure the third one, which would be JJ Scarborough. So Kelly Brown, Amber Brown, JJ Scarborough were the last 3 masks of people that I thought maybe there's a chance these people were actually decent human beings. If there's buffering going on, go on, get out, and come on back in.
Yeah, that's not how that works. Todd, you buffer more. You will. I'll try and watch Todd shit, and it's like buffering every 2 seconds. And then I'm like, well, maybe it's where I'm at or whatever. Go to another show. Totally fine.
I should fix it. So the interest.
It's not on our end, Todd. It's not on YouTube's end. Leave the show and come back is your answer to, hey, you're lagging. It's because you have Magic the Gathering, OBX, and StreamYard all running on your shit.
Same thing.
God damn it. His buffering is annoying as hell.
Is this right? Those are 3 people. Those are the last 3 people I thought, maybe they're not duplicitous like the rest of them. Maybe. Nope. 100% confirmed. They're all duplicitous. So, that said, I see you. And I think it's time for maybe to put my investigatory skills to work. It's going to be a labor of love.
So, hey, everybody. Breaking motherfucking news. This just in. This hot off the fucking wire. Oh, shit. Oh, from a buddy of mine. Cool. Hot off the fucking wire. GS is not going to do what he just said he's going to do. More news in 6 months when he hasn't left his basement.
It's going to take a lot of learning. I'm sure I'll make some mistakes along the way.
I know.
Right? I'm sure that I'll make some mistakes along the way, but I'm sure I'll learn from it. And I really want to protect my craft. Perfect my craft.
Of journalist?
Of journalism.
Oh,
so
well,
there's going to be a lot of open record requests. And see, here's the funny thing.
Do you guys remember when a few months ago he fundraised very specifically for open records for FOIA requests that he was gonna do? Guess what he didn't do? The FOIA request. Guess what he did? Bought a pair of Meta glasses.
Here's the funny thing. If you deny my open record requests because you claim that I'm using it for commercial purposes in order to be monetized and profit, if that's your argument and that's the reason why you're going to turn down my record request in the future, you're going to have to explain why you knew for full and well that I had a monetized YouTube channel when I requested records in the past and you had no problem facilitating those records, knowing exactly what I was going to do with those records. I believe that would be a viewpoint discrimination by a government official. And I really hope government officials aren't going to try to put a bunch of fucking roadblocks in my path like they did to their other enemies, because that would be.
Yeah. Okay. So you're aware that that has happened, Todd, and now you're surprised that it happened. These guys, the way JJ fucking operates has been out there for years. For years. And I get it. People feel differently about him. That's 100% fine. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? It's YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, who cares? But you're just now realizing that that's how. This is why it's so doofus Crest. Because we're 25 minutes into Todd giving a soliloquy on why he's not paying back the money JJ gave him. And he's doing it in this dynasty, I will destroy you, Blake Carrington kind of fucking way. Thank you for existing. Thank you for being a doofus. Going down the doofus road and back again. Your brain is mush. You're a retard and a doofus.
I haven't even begun to stick a microscope up your asses.
Hell yeah, let's do this. We're at 3 hours, 13 minutes. Holy shit. Way too long. We got 101 good goddamn motherfuckers in here, though. Good goddamn mother. Probably, I guarantee we got a bunch of.
Oh my holy crap. Surveillance does. I hate those.
But you know how we are over here. We are open-minded and welcoming.
Hello, faggot lovers everywhere.
This is about morals, ethics, scruples. Maybe you should get one of those.
How about you navigate these nuts, motherfucker?
That was my first. All right, let's finish goddamn strong.
Be very unprofessional, and that would be very unethical.
Oh.
Why is the Scarborough guy so worried? Why is he wanting silence from some people on?
It's Chris. I blocked the for public safety because he was doing the same shit. Actually, if you can believe it, he was even more annoying that day. I don't know how. I know. I need to do it again. Somehow Chris was even more annoying that day, but it's his other account. I don't know.
Various subjects. Business and personal relationships gone off the rails. Paying people to do things. Truth? Question mark. A lot of questions. You got to be careful, Mountain Papa. When you ask too many questions, people start getting really angry. Oh, people are using all caps. They're trying to get my attention so badly. So badly. All right. Mimsy, any thoughts on the anthology of the all these massive different books. I wouldn't even say these are chapters. These are like books. Like book 1 on Chris and Tiffany's side. Book 2 split with Chris and Tiffany on my own. Book 3 joined up with the Kaiser crew, JJ Scarborough camp. Book 4 asked too many questions and put too many dots together, wondering like, why is it that you have a sworn affidavit of some chick?
Yeah, Todd, you just explained Doofus Crest. You're absolutely right. You're just like everything in life, though. You're wrong on the details, but you get it right. You're like, this is crazy. And we're all like, yeah, you're fucking crazy. And you're like, I should write a book. And we're all like, good to go, but we're just going to laugh at you. This is what I'm saying. It's so funny how these dudes kind of get it. Like Todd is somewhat aware, but not in the right way and not the right. It's just too good, man. Okay, this is too long. We gotta.
Who I reported on a video from some other YouTube's channel showing it, reviewing it.
Chris,
and
keep going with
my
that,
understanding, it's a chick who was behind or was running a warrant for being behind child support and had kidnapped. And there's literally a news video of a woman that kidnapped her own kid, illegally kidnapped, took her own kid.
I'm not fucking kidding. The best chat on motherfucking YouTube, trademarked motherfuckers. God, man, it has been such a joy this morning, honestly. I know Chris is annoying, whatever. I paid him too much attention, but I've been having a fucking lot of fun. Getting very high. I've not gotten this high with my kids. Not with my kids. You know what I mean? Like I would just smoke a little at night. And so it's been really fun to fucking smoke like 3 joints and get very high and listen to this just fucking utter nonsense.
Oh, this is the worst looking hat I ever saw. Well, you buy a hat like this, I bet you get a free bowl of soup, huh? Oh, it looks good on you, though.
No, Chris, you can say that shit, dude.
From school. I don't understand how that could be considered harassing, annoying, or alarming.
By the way, if you think that just Karma and Gimme Crown, or what's she going by now? Sketch, whatever. There's a lot of former Kaiser people in here. So, I mean, whatever.
And so the weird thing is
also they don't align with me. I don't align with them. We don't fucking go to the voting booth together. We're literally not in each other's lives at all, outside of a few hours a day, a few times a week on YouTube. Like literally. That's it. There's no aligning. Maybe clearly we all clearly enjoy laughing together at Todd, and kind of you, Chris, as a side note. But
I think you helped, JJ.
Chris, I'm not kidding, dude. Where are you at? I'm not kidding. You please keep giving Todd advice. 100%. That's not a joke. Please keep giving. You two need to keep giving each other advice.
Believe that you help craft,
and then let the Fink, the dude who's fucking another dude's wife, but it's okay because that dude's a potato, right? You can get him to fund your guys' great ideas. I think you guys got a pretty good system. And then you got Mimsy. Mimsy's a rubber stamper. You know what I'm saying? So you got a pretty good setup, Chris.
That affidavit. I believe that you had all the statutes. I believe that you did all the research on it. And I believe that you said both girls called you. You said Hurricane called you and Courtney called you. Well, Courtney is acting like she don't know what the hell you're talking about. So somebody was lying to somebody. And I'm pretty sure you did it as a favor to good old Restarted D over in Arizona with the Connex Couzes running around.
What's also fucking brilliant about Todd is what makes him perpetually, he's just going to stay this way forever. I'm not trying to fix him. It's not our place to fix him. Please don't even Fink will give him all your money. No balls, buddy. No balls. The bigger this guy gets, the better it gets for us. No doubt. No doubt. But the beauty of Todd is, hold on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you were doing it for your business partner. You were doing it for your with the Connex Couzes.
Oh, that he thinks anybody doing him a good deed is a conspiracy. That dude was something. He views the world as very only transact, which is strange because he's not. I guess he's kind of transactional. He doesn't have anything to transact with. But it is interesting. But it's why he's never going to learn.
Running around. Yeah, I'm pretty sure
JJ was trying to be fucking nice to you. I don't like. Again, it's not about like or dislike. I don't know the guy. I view him a certain fucking way. But he was trying to be nice to you, Todd. That literally was it, man. He was trying to be nice to you when he trying to give you a heads up about the fucking TPO shit. He was trying to be nice to you when he gave you $3,000, and you're acting like it's some kind of fucking conspiracy all of a sudden against you.
You were doing it for your business partner. Restarted D. Because you weren't doing a favor for me when you called my phone. I think, I don't know, within 48 hours of them making a phone call to my local sheriff department in Hardin County. You called and you said, "Hey man, I'm just looking out for you. I'm just trying to warn you that." And I said, "Well, fuck it, let's go. I can't wait to meet my accuser in fucking court." And then you were like, "Oh no, man, you're trying to get me to pump my brakes on wanting them to try to press charges on me." Say, "Hey man, this could really get you hemmed up. I'm trying to." So I think in the end,
like, how would you view that as anything other than JJ trying to be a nice guy and trying to give somebody he considers a friend the heads up? It's just like Chris. Todd, it takes people longer to see what Todd is. But Todd and Chris both have this uncanny ability to make every person they're in contact with for any sustained time just straight dislike them. You're like, oh, fuck this guy.
You were doing favors for your fucking felon. Do you have like a felon fetish or something, JJ? Like, seriously. Like, I imagine if I hung out with you long enough.
I served with Hippie. I am friends with Master and retired. I served with Hippie. If it came down to Gladiator Pit, it would be me and the Crypt Keeper versus the old man. I learned my lesson. Even no, I aligned with one person, Hippie, Wally. I served overseas with those guys. No offense to the big bald fuck.
Shut up and sit down, you big bald fuck.
No, I aligned with people like.
It's likely I would have became a felon too.
Hey, Beach Bum, what's up, man?
I don't know. So it was obvious to me that you weren't doing me a fucking favor. You were doing a favor for
you. You gave me three. Oh, he's talking about the heads up. Oh, you gave me a heads up that this criminal action is or whatever is coming. Oh,
for Secret Agent Coups.
Oh my God.
This hurricane and frickin' Direct D and somebody else I can't even talk about for now. But boy, when I can talk about that person, we got a lot of catching up to do, guys. And how do I know that? Because I don't know, about 2.5 weeks ago, I have to check my email when you sent it to me. You had let slip in a phone conversation that you had the sworn affidavit in your email. Well, that's what you said. You had it in your email. And I'm thinking, in my mind of minds, how would my good, close personal friend have a sworn affidavit of a claim that was made against me a month and a half, 2 months ago? Why would they just now bring it up? When did they get it into their possession? Why did they get it into their possession? How did the claimant or the petitioner get a hold of your email address, Mr.?
Why is this a question to you? He is friends with Direct D. Direct D knows these people, and he's like, "Hey, let me hit up JJ. I'm guessing. I have no idea. I'm not a part of this. I just don't understand how this is such a fucking crazy concept. Also, it doesn't make it a conspiracy. You're kind of getting an intervention without getting an intervention, Todd. That's sort of what.
Mr. Scarborough?
Well, wouldn't Direct D have his fucking email? Maybe he doesn't. Also, how hard is it to get Todd's fucking information?
How do they get your
or JJ, even JJ's? I don't know. Sorry,
personal phone number, Mr. Scarborough, in order to reach out to you, in order to fucking lean on me to stay away from those people. So now I really am interested in who these fucking people are and how they're connected to you, Mr. Scarborough, and how they're.
I'm just saying, only Gladiator Pit. Anything short of that, you're in the fold. You can be. I'll allow you to be friends with me. You're welcome for getting to serve with me.
Connected to other people that have been attacking me and my family. And I think, Mr. Scarborough, there might be a nasty web of lies and deceit and fuckery may be afoot. And I think at the end of it all, buddy, it might be poetic justice if you coming after me and organizing people to come after.
Here it is. Here's the Doofus Crest. Here's the Knots Landing. Here's the fucking Dynasty. The Dallas. Here's the soap opera of this. I will destroy you. You had the nerve, JJ Scarborough, to give me a heads up about potential legal stuff. You had the nerve, JJ Scarborough, to give me to loan me $3,000. The nerve. And because of that, I will destroy you. Nah. Now that I know you're 67, I start to feel bad if I break, and then I see you race motorcycles, and I'm like, eh. Like, am I beating up an elderly? Is this Bob Barker?
We have all just participated in a hate crime.
Sorry, I usually use that one at the end. We're not stopping. We're not stopping. We've got to finish this fucking video. What time is it? 1? Yes.
After me, if allegedly that's what you're doing, JJ Scarborough, I think it would be poetic justice if I ended up being the final fucking nail in the coffin of your career. That would be poetic justice, JJ Scarborough, wouldn't it? The ultimate duplicity and betrayal to a decent.
They just reelected him. Do you think if somebody gets wind of, like, hey, JJ, what's this about? Well, there's this dude. I was kind of being nice. I loaned him $3,000 and he wouldn't pay me back. I can't do a JJ thing for too long. I start to become retarded. I can feel my Somalia head growing. Anyway, he'd be like, yeah, I loaned this guy $3,000. He didn't pay it back. I don't know. And then he got on YouTube and started being weird about shit.
Upstanding, honest man, and how you manipulated, used people in your circle to play fucking games. You want to play fuck games, JJ. It's clear you like to play fuck games. And it's clear that you lie. Often. You're good at it, though. You're really good at it. But I see those lies now. Mimsy Beef.
Literally, what changed? What changed? That JJ was telling people that he loaned you $3,000 and you're not paying him back? That is all that has changed, right? Did JJ do anything? Does JJ have new ethics violations that suddenly Todd's like, oh, maybe this guy is this? No, literally nothing changed except for you were refusing to pay back the money. All of this, 30 minutes in, all of this for I'm not paying JJ back.
Before we get into this, is there anything you want to talk about here? With what I just said, preference, is there anything you think I missed that might be worthy of speaking on?
I mean, I don't know, JJ. I've only spoken to.
Okay, I normally don't leave Poofta in, but I gotta. It's because it's amazing. It's also really. I should have sped it up. it's amazing to hear them talk. Like all of a sudden, they loved JJ like 2 fucking weeks ago, and now they're all fucking again. They constantly are tying themselves in knots to contradict a position that a strong position that they claim to hold a week prior.
Went briefly once, I think, and that was little more than a hello. But from what I've observed, you know, from when I first started seeing him on Wrangler's channel up until the present day, I think he's certainly sailing very close to the wind, let's say, with some of his associations.
Again, what's changed? What new information did you get?
You know, I think
the only new information that Todd got is it was getting back to him that JJ didn't like he wasn't getting paid back. Wow, not getting paid back while Finkel is giving him thousands of dollars. I'm sure either JJ is watching this, not me, but watching somehow or getting word of it, whatever. And he's like, he's buying all this shit. Finkel's giving him thousands of dollars. You know, MBK being like, hey, you know, I know you gave him that money. You know, he's buying all this shit. And then word got back to Todd. That's the only piece of information that's changed in any of this. I know.
I think his association with Direct D was an incredibly poor judgment on his behalf case.
God, it was incredible.
I mean, to go into a business with Direct D was, you know, as a, you know, not just a jailer. He's also
ask him, man.
An elected official as well. You know, the people have.
He doesn't come in here.
You know, are the ones that placed him into that position. And you know, when you look at the incident that happened with Chris Ryder that was broadcast on Killer Miller's channel, you know, it just looks so bad, that direct correlation.
Yeah, and then these fucking morons went out and victory lap campaigned for him. The fuck? Again, what is new? The only new information that Mimsy has is Todd's mad at him and don't upset Todd. That's it. Todd's only new information is, oh, JJ's talking shit that I'm not paying him back. Well, you're not paying him back. Well, he shouldn't be talking shit because he's corrupt. Like, what the fuck? Oh, my God. Okay, I got to be done. We got to finish this.
There seems to be a direct link between what happened that night going all the way to JJ. You know, and whether that's true or not, I think it's it just shows that, you know, it's a poor choice of association. It really does. I think there's
and he associated with Todd until Todd started talking shit.
You know, I think he's made a lot of questionable choices.
Is there better reality TV right now? I swear to God, we got 111 good goddamn motherfuckers. 3 hours and 33 minutes, which is out of control. But yet here we are. It's because people are riveted to this shit. I mean, because I said it. I believed, I had no proof, but that JJ gave him money. I'd been saying it for a long time. And I was like, he's got it. The only reason Todd acts like this towards JJ is because he's giving him money. So he's trying to kind of soft pedal with it. Boom. I was right. But I was not really expecting it to be like this. I definitely was not expecting it to be Todd refusing to pay it back. Not just that part, but getting thousands of dollars from Finkel while he's not paying fucking JJ back, and then claiming he doesn't have to pay JJ back because JJ is corrupt. Oh, fuck yeah. And this dude, Chris Ryder, is like running their intelligence section. It's fucking hilarious. He's taking legal counsel from this motherfucker down below. The scoured Vance Chris. It's Chris, right? It's unbelievable. These guys can't stop goddamn Doofus. Damn, Mimsy is the best yes man on the planet. The combination of talking super slow plus the British accent is really compelling. Oh.
Personally,
I'd rather listen to fucking Untrackable.
I really
no
do.
offense. Untrackable.
And I'd be surprised if people like official.
Todd's not even listening to him. Todd is playing Magic the Gathering. How are these dudes possible?
I'm looking into some of the choices he's made. You know, just to make sure everything is actually above board. Yeah. And GT keeps asking who was sending you and Killer Miller the texts on what to say. And I don't particularly want to speak on your behalf, but I don't think it was as much telling you what to say
as much as sending a text between friends. I was not on that text thread. I don't know, but all those dudes are friendly. Believe it or not, I've been on a text thread or two my goddamn self.
But more about feeding certain snippets of information.
Yep. I mean, to be fair, it's stuff that I would have been interested in knowing. But unless I knew that it existed, there would be no earthly way that I would know some of this stuff was out there for me to share. Definitely benefits. I mean, reporters and journalists have inside sources all the time that remain anonymous. Yeah. So I mean, it's not like I don't think any.
Oh, sorry.
And somebody asked if JJ if I'd ever seen him right there. I don't, dude. I don't know how many.
Sorry, man. Damn it. The way that's set up. Okay, I just have to read it this way. I think JJ, did I have the right one up? I think JJ bought ad space with his election sign in the backdrop. You know what? That's interesting. That's a really interesting, that 3K. And he's like, you know what? Just put up my sign behind you. Oh. It would be kind of funny if this is the thing that hemmed JJ up. It would be very Doofus Crest. Chris Ryder totally free, and JJ gets hemmed up by but ironically not by an act of corruption, not for failing fiscal audits, not for fucking one of his subordinates and tripling her pay. No, it's because he was trying to be a nice guy to a fucking toxic idiot on YouTube. Oh, that would be fucking. That would be. I don't wish bad for people. I really don't, but that would be fucking hilarious. Kaiser in. Think about. Oh my God. Okay, I gotta finish. God, I gotta finish this up. But think about this. Kaiser's in prison, not jail, prison. Kaiser's in prison. Chris Ryder, 100% totally free. JJ Scarborough hemmed up on a second ethics issue because of 3K, this 3K shit with GS. Oh my God. How fucking perfect would that be, by the way? Read your suit. Hitman coming in. Muy caliente. We're just going to say Dios Dolores on this motherfucker. Oops, it didn't have it up. Sorry. Read your super chats. You probably never expected to see the money again. Sorry, man. Sorry I missed that first one. Yeah, I don't know. No. Oh, see the money again? No, I don't know. That's a good, I don't know, because I don't know JJ, so I don't, JJ's campaign sign was hilarious anyway. He ran on the premise he was going to get rid of the $1.3 million deficit he racked up. Oh my God. I know. Now I have feelings about JJ. But again, they reelected him, and guess what? That reelection has no impact on me. It doesn't. And so I'm not gonna lie. I was a bit dumbfounded. I was a bit fucking dumbfounded. I didn't think there was any fucking way after everything that JJ, I get it. They're splitting the vote kind of shit. If it was just between him and the PSYOP dude, the PSYOP officer, he probably would have been a different story, but whatever. They fucking reelected that dude. And I was like, well, and there you go. Fucking Doofus Crest. You can never anticipate Doofus Crest. It's going to, Chris Ryder is fucking free. JJ got reelected. Doofus Crest. Oh my God. That's a lot of Coca-Cola.
Sometimes I have to say this. Do you want to respond? You can respond to this for me because I'm sure you've heard me say it ad nauseum at this point in time. The comment that I have it.
GS, you have to have hard evidence. Circumstance and reasoning won't do it, I think.
Chris, God damn it. I know I got to ignore you, but Chris, this is one of the dumbest fucking things. I just went off on JJ. You think they all like JJ? If I was catering, how am I catering to them? How am I catering to anybody? Just laughing at you dorks.
Oh, nope, that's not the one. It was one earlier.
Just a bunch of fucking angry dorks running around thinking there's something. It's fucking, YouTube has gassed you JV fuckers up, man. And it has been glorious reality TV. Glorious. No, I probably actually lose out on a bunch of them because of how I feel about certain things. Not about Kaiser, but just about certain shit. Probably so. So what? Gives a fuck.
Oh, I'm sorry. Which one?
No, I highlighted the wrong one.
Yeah, that's the other piece of that too.
Where he says, "Have I seen him do anything illegal?" That's what it was.
Fact.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, cater. That's the other piece. Cater.
You've repeatedly said that, and I don't think you've ever accused him of doing anything.
Nope.
Illegal, to my knowledge.
Nope.
Jimbo, thank you for you are the, I've always said this, but you're the archivist just mentally of this stuff. I don't know how you always keep track of this shit. Yeah, he was collecting money specifically for that fucking stupid sandwich board shit. He hasn't written down anybody's name in months at all. So, FOIA request, sandwich board, not a raffle.
And like I say, my opinion is that he's sailing very close to the wind with some of the choices he's made.
Oh my God! Nobody.
And I really wouldn't be surprised if there are authorities looking into that just to ensure that everything is above board. I really do. He is, association with Wrangler, yourself, DirectD.
His association with Wrangler, yourself. Right after Wrangler, Mimsy says Todd, and then DirectD, and then Muxter coming in. Con mi empresa gratis. Shukran jazilan, ya habibi.
Eat a dick, midget fuck.
I love the fuck out of cookies.
I haven't even begun to stick a microscope up your asses.
Yeah, thank you, Muxter.
He's certainly been talking to Killer Miller, and I suspect Boot as well, as Boot was quite keen to.
Okay, let's fucking say JJ was talking to Boot and Killa. Let's say that was going on. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? They see friendships as a conspiracy.
His name.
Mm-hmm. Often.
And all the while he's embroiled in a legal battle with Chris Reiter, and that doesn't look good. I'll be honest.
Mm-hmm.
So the question is he weaponizing YouTubers against Chris Reiter, and to what extent?
Well, I mean, I definitely feel like there's some weaponization against me. So I'm definitely seeing it.
Yeah.
So it's not happening. I'm seeing the same people say the same damn things over and over and over again. It's fucking creepy, dude. I ain't gonna lie. There's some creepy stuff going on. Let me fix something real quick.
It is, and you know, you and I have been talking about it for quite a while, and I think I think the choice to take it down a legal road is probably the right choice.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, let the court sort it out if they believe there's anything to sort out.
I mean, the other option is to take it, you know, extrajudicially, you know, to take it into your own hands, or be like a vigilante or something like that. Well, that ain't gonna end well for anyone.
No, and then, you know, I wouldn't recommend that at all.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, you know, if it doesn't stand up to criminal scrutiny, you know, there's the option of a civil case against certain parties.
Yeah, I mean, rumor has it that there's already a lawsuit against me. Well, I mean, I've already said I'm going to pay it back. I've already asked for your Venmo information. You still have yet to give me your Venmo information. The last communication I had with you, after I asked you, I'm hearing that you're saying I'm a thief.
I really hate to be just totally dismissive of people as humans, but you know, it's not out of anger. It's like, Mimsy, what the fuck? What the fuck is your existence, Mimsy?
He not only said, "Oh, I didn't say a thief. I'm saying that you owe it, and a man would pay it back, and that's all the truth." And then he said that I've been spreading lies about him. So basically he's got his little restart saying that I'm a thief, and now he himself is calling me a fucking liar to my face. JJ, a fucking liar, JJ? Me? That's rich. That's fucking rich. But I can't.
Little homie seems pretty serious about that.
I really can't. But there needs to be a level of humility in all of this, because I think we've all kind of gotten our hands a little dirty with some quote unquote blood sport behavior on YouTube.
You said you wanted to execute Jeff's dogs in front of him and his family, and you said you wanted to put his kids in foster care. Hands a little dirty, Todd. I mean, this is, again, it's the realm and the providence of the loser. But
when it becomes an alarming level of repetition, that's where I think it becomes actionable.
Todd and his merry band of meth heads tried to start a grassroots campaign, viral grassroots campaign, claiming that in spite of official documents that they have had for months that came to the conclusion, the medical examiner and the criminal investigation, that it was suicide. These two tried to get all over social media to scream that Rabbit is a murderer, a necrophiliac, and kills dogs. Like, executes dogs. And then, but Todd's just sitting here. It's just me. Hey, what's up, baby?
And when it keeps getting ramped up and people are attacking people's family, going after their children.
Honey, I'm home. Had that meeting with the gangster.
Never go with a hippie to a second location.
Blocks.
I thought I had hippies.
Shows that you have a level of knowledge of what my grandchildren are doing. Secret Agent Coups. You said it.
Yeah, Chris, this is one of those things where it's hilarious to me. How do you not know that a notary is not saying that whatever you signed is true? It's valid. It's saying the person who signed this, I verified that it's the person who signed it. It has nothing to do with the veracity, credibility, or any truthfulness of whatever you fucking signed. Like, you constantly are like, I'll sign it in front of a notary. Okay. I love dumb people. I just do. I love you, dumb people. I'm your biggest supporter.
I didn't.
I support the
You
tards.
said that my children, by the way, there's that.
I see 10 steps ahead of you. You don't see shit.
As if you're fucking stalking my grandchildren, you weird, creepy, fucking dystopian, childless fucking.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Right on, right on.
Harpy. Get some fucking help. That chick, in my opinion, that chick needs to be committed, dude. She needs to be nowhere around anyone that's sick or ailing.
Committed. Again, I will destroy you. Oh, you loaned me $3,000 and they pay back 500 of it, and then I'm refusing to pay back the rest. I will destroy your political career.
All right. So anyway.
Also, how I secretly wish, not that I wish bad, I literally don't wish bad on JJ. I don't wish bad on people, but how goddamn funny would it be after all of this? Chris Ryder's free, Kaiser's in fucking prison, JJ gets hemmed up for a second time on ethics because of something stupid. I mean, forget the double dealing, forget the goddamn truck and fuel shit, forget all of that. This brings him down would be that would have to be the finale. We'd have to move on to something else. I feel like that would be incredible YouTube.
Are you ready to get on with this?
Okay, we're about done. Hell yeah. Okay, I gotta be done.
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's do this.
Now the gas folks.
Chances, man. Show a cop these videos.
I don't know why I kept this part in. There must be something he said.
I'd rather be in prison.
This is 36-year-old Keith Johansson, freaking out at his wife, Brandy Salinza, but he is completely unaware that cameras are recording everything as he yells.
I gave up everything on a chance.
You good? Perfect. Thank you, man.
And threatens Brandy.
Why? You know what? I won't leave it here to haunt you. Maybe one day you will.
A threat that would become very real in the hours after this footage because.
Now, I wish I could say some things. I'm going to be very, very careful. And so whenever you want to pipe in or pop in and say something, there seems to be some interesting parallels. Psychological, emotional, and physical abuse are all abuse.
There's so much. I'm glad we're ending it on this. This is amazing that Todd would say this. Just amazing. We've seen communications posts, public posts that his son has made about him. It's just fucking incredible. And then he is coming up on a TPO and he was like, well, this is nothing. Oh, it's a coincidence that I happen to be watching this. That is something I feel is similar to Rabbit's case. And then at the end, just being like, oh, Rabbit emotionally abused her. And that's what happened. Fuck yeah. When the doofus is in doubt, double down.
Fucking anti-American piece of shit.
I've had people with their own mouth admit to psychologically abusing a particular person with their own mouth. So I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it ambiguous for now. Here we go.
His Brandy would be killed. Now, Keith will pretend to be an innocent man, unaware of the fact that Brandy recorded her own murder.
I don't even want to believe that she's gone right now. Now it seems like my life seems to for me. I don't know if there is a God.
I think that's it. Okay. I think this is.
She had a little scream, and then I heard 2 gunshots. How did you feel when you heard Mommy scream?
I know. It's really.
How's in that?
All right, guys, we got 74 people in the chat here, and
yep. And you're selling your soul for 74. I sold my soul for 106. Good goddamn motherfuckers. Goddamn right. Got the. All right, cool. We're done. This is too much. This was worth it, but it was a lot. A lot, oh, Todd. My gray, I was like, do I have fucking cum in my face? Again, no, I don't help. I don't help my own fucking curse. Yeah, I know. This is what he doesn't get, hippie. This is what they don't. This is what the Chris Ryders of the world, you know, they don't get. But anyway, all right. I know, but luckily I don't have it on my head. You can see I'm I'm sort of losing hair. But yeah, no gray in the hair, but man, it is coming out in the beard. Faux shizzle. I'd say my nizzle, but I don't want it to be, you know, racist.
It's going to get hotter. Cracker.
We have all just participated in a hate crime.
Damn it, I was too slow on that.
I want you to take the Frankenstein shit, the deer shit, the green monster, the bling, and the bling bling. And I want you to roll it all into one joint.
Which kills.
Here.
I'm good.
Racist.
No one's ever been brave enough to try that. One man is. Roll it.
Not feeling super confident about this plan.
Here. Racist.
I'll smoke it with you, bro. We'll go to the loony bin together. I don't give a fuck.